Prime one, that's him. Sky, thought you thought, but I wasn't born yesterday. All I do is ball, you goofies underestimate. Heavyweight bag, step on your weight class. I done moved across states, blood I can't cap. Strap put it on my pivot, clocking digits. Rock hard and I ain't even in the kitchen. I'm on a mission to move soft, make a thing flip like a moonsault. Keep a switch for everybody through salt. Face froze, somebody check dude's pulse. Is you stepping or stepped on? Wake the game up, make them regret I was slept on. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the great poop on. I'm getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah, it just hit different. You find my story is all non-fiction. I put my fam before me and I gotta mention. I keep an air fan tone mob a henchman. For you squares, option for opposition. And you ops that get popped trying to stop my ascension. Talking generational, you got my attention. Underworld motivational, you feel the sensation. Try and see how I look, get booked, I'll take it. I was just a crook, all it took was some patience. Now my phone off the hook, I got hella deals waiting. You ain't really made it unless you got somebody hating. Bogey's world, welcome to a new dawn. Till I move up, I can never move on. Big bread got me bougie past the gray poop on. Getting over while you busy fighting over croutons. Yeah, bogeyism, a true boat brother gon' get it. All this water got me tripping. Hella fish scale, but I ain't fishing. See I move with precision. When it comes to living, I'm the definition. If I stand for one thing, it's on business. Bogeyism, it just hit different. Yeah.
That's right, Triple H. You let him know.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? To another Friday, that live Friday edition. Wait for it. Of the Wait! Your Game! Woo! Yeah, that one was preemptive.
Top of it.
Let's go.
Let's get
Wake
it.
your game up, y'all. Happy Friday.
Happy Friday. That's what Emil said. Happy Friday. Shout out to Emil.
Friday to all of Canada.
Clock said we late, man.
We're always fashionably late.
We're having a McRib conversation.
Yes. Important.
Very
We got
important.
Orange Crush in the building. Shout out to Chase.
What up, Big Bank?
Hey, Clock said, Bogey, you had me go look at my rankings when you said I hate Lamb. I got him as a WR3.
Okay, I must have read his text wrong because when he did his numbers, he was like, I got him low, like at 20 or something like that. I was like, really?
Oh.
I must have read that text all the way wrong. I have been doing a lot of mushrooms this last 4 days. I ain't gonna lie. The mushroom chocolate variety.
Oh, yeah. Well, there you go.
Top of the morning, Bakes. We got Bakes in the building, man.
What up, Bakes? What would y'all do, CD or Jefferson?
CD.
CD for me.
I love Jettas, but I mean, I'm just scared.
I know, right?
I would.
I'm gonna be that guy who gets mad if I have to take Jettis, and then I'll be like, "Fine, I'll take Jefferson."
Yeah.
Fuck
how
it.
feels.
Fuck
Damn
it, I'm
it.
taking.
Don't
Gun to
nobody
my
else.
head. Give me Jefferson. Fuck it.
So this is how serious I am. I'm gonna go into my leagues right now. Okay. I'm gonna see if I have CD, and I'm gonna go up to the owner of Jefferson, and I'm gonna offer him a trade straight up and see what happens.
I'm not mad at it.
You know, if you could pull that off, I'm gonna immediately send you offers for Jefferson. As long as I'm in that league. I've been seeing
Not to smoke
I
a
just saw
bowl.
CD go for 3 first rounds. Oh, you're in that league.
Pukor CD.
CD.
I'm still going CD.
Yeah.
CD.
Yeah, me too.
Love Puka.
I'm going. Yeah,
I just live in a world where I don't think Puka gets more than like 8 touchdowns ever. But he's gonna get all the yardage, you know what I mean, and the receptions. So I'm okay. But like that's why, like CD could get like, you know, we've seen him hit for double-digit tuggies. And I'm not really that scared of George Pickens. I think George Pickens helps everyone on that team just existing. Hopefully he doesn't suck.
do I have?
What about okay. How about this? London or Nico? Or Nico or London? I would have like slam dunked Nico before. Like
I'm
if someone
personally
just
going
asked me,
Nico.
I'm like, Nico, duh. But I'm like, wow, the additions that they do have kind of matter. And like,
I'm not
Yeah,
worried about that. I'm worried
that-
about Nico playing,
a full
more than
lot.
15 games.
Yeah, mine is the Michael Penix is.
Yeah, I'd rather be attached to Stroud, is what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah, I guess me too.
if Penix treats, if he does what 30 on average 15 to 18 targets per game, he was with London the last two games of the
Yeah,
season.
he went 17 for 31.
When they finally
Those
changed
last two
the
games.
offense to suit the basically the offense shifted gears and said, okay, yeah, Michael Penix for sure. We know what we can do with him and what he's good at, and you could see the difference in the play calls. And London was. It was hard to argue him over.
Hard R.
I think it goes for
Hard
me
R?
and then London. So I have London over Nico and then potentially Nico next. But then I'd have to go back and look at it because I also like Navers.
It's super close. Clocks has Nico one spot over London. I prefer the physicality of
Also
Nico.
like Brian Thomas.
Oh, I like the physicality of Nico over London. But that also leads to him getting like he's too fast for his hamstring or stuff like that. So
Yeah.
He's so fast, his skeleton ran right out of his flesh.
I think we've had a conversation or two, and I always fall back on
why is London so high?
if they played on the LSU Tigers, then I really have to give them a
Props.
kind of an advantage. For some
Wide
reason,
receiver
those
university?
guys are like just winners and on the field. They're really good
Yeah,
route
Chase
runners.
Jefferson, Nabbers, Brian Thomas, they really carry this shield right now that like the baddest motherfuckers currently come from LSU.
Pretty much.
And then there's Puka, who's like, I'm the skinniest Samoan you'll ever see.
Why is London so high? So I think a lot of it comes from his physical, build. He's a very big receiver who can win on the outside just by advantages that
Yeah, I think they're the
you
same.
need.
Nico and
Yeah, on the outside. But London had a much higher profile, and Nico has earned his.
Nico's a Michigan guy.
Yeah,
he broke out later.
I feel like London hasn't really.
So Jim
had
Harbaugh would trade for
part
him.
of to earn that like top echelon or receiver conversation, and it's not a bad thing to have. Like, these are all guys that if they're not targets in trade talks with teams that you develop conversations, and then if you're not thinking about their best players, like how to throw them into conversations, at least ask for them. That's how those are the ones that you know that you're gonna be prosperous with in your lineup.
So actually,
I like
Nico's
Nico.
10 pounds.
And London, Nico, all those
was the
guys are the
DeAndre
guys
Hopkins
that you
predecessor.
want. These are all guys that we're comfortable drafting and acquiring and trading.
Shout out to King D in the house. Nico is actually 10 pounds heavier than Drake London. Nico was
What's
2.2.
Oh, and he's way faster than Drake London because Drake London's like not known for his speed. What up, King D?
Just
Yeah,
I'll be
clock
seeing
says
this
London
tag.
is good. Falcons defense is bad. That equals fantasy points.
Yeah, true. That's why some of the shitty Jaguars receivers were doing
Bake
so well
says
for a
that
long time.
London gives him Christian Watson vibes. Ooh, scary.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Yeah, everything relies on the status of that repertoire, and then if he's not a good quarterback and we got Kirk Cousins still on the bench, then he's gonna get. Then we got Kirk Cousins throwing the ball, and then we know for sure Drake London ain't gonna have much fantasy value. But if Penix is out there, then all of a sudden London is very interesting because of the last 2 weeks. It's too hard to shy away from the obvious shift in the offense and maybe the confidence that, hey, I have to worry about, am I going to play this week? No, I'm playing, and the organization is going to probably play me next week too.
Price is wrong, bitch.
Yeah, a lot of guys don't do well in the NFL. And these are all what ifs. But I like the prospect of London having that WR1 on that
That's for the
Falcons.
old buddy.
Dude, bro, man, Falcons with the running game that they have, and then having the WR1 of that team with that running game is pretty special. A lot of touchdowns. That's why you see a lot of London touchdowns. So they're all
Makes the
playing for the
same.
run.
Bates is saying that Penix is kind of like a distributor. He's passing it to who's open, so kind of worried about other guys like Mooney with the target share out there. But
Well,
I think Drake London commands targets.
I might be mistaken, but I could have swore that the last 2-3 weeks that Penix and London were on the field together, 17, 16, week 15. Go back and look at those numbers. I think they're pretty. They're blatantly obvious that that there's something there, and Penix is willing to just pepper London, and I love the targets. 15 to 18 targets per game. Kidding me?
My bad. My pop just pulled that. That's pretty cool. My dad's talking to my neighbor right now. My neighbor has a guava tree. And my dad's like,
Oh,
you
man.
survive out here like that? And I was like, oh, shit. I didn't know guava could withstand. I mean, I guess guavas are from tropical areas, so.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah. That's a nice flavor, guava.
Yeah, guava's it's a different beast right there.
Yeah.
You ever
I'm not
fuck with
too
the
sure
palm?
about raw.
The
but I know
pineapple,
the
orange,
flavors.
guava?
So, how many targets was it? That's pretty wild, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure how
You know
to.
what?
at
Let's
that.
take them right on to the streets. You ready?
I'm always ready. Well, good morning, and happy Freaky Friday.
Rev it up. You got it. There it is.
Holla!
Rev it up.
Well, we had some interesting news that came out just yesterday. Well, Vikings Jordan Addison pled guilty to a lesser charge in his DUI case and now will be awaiting a small suspension.
How many days do they think?
I think he's going to get 3.
Okay. And whatever they give him, he'll appeal. So they'll probably hit him 6. He'll probably appeal and they'll probably give him 3. We're okay in the event he's missing for 3 weeks of the year. Where do we draft him? Like where's the nice little snug Jordan Addison spot? Pause.
I would be comfortable, maybe not necessarily the round, because my build would be specific, obviously. But in terms of like where do I rank him, I have him in the top, like probably 28 to 33.
Okay, he's a top 36 guy still.
Potentially, yeah, like a WR3.
They should throw it a fuck ton. I mean, I know I've made a lot of cases that it's like a rookie year for the kid. They're going to run a lot, but they're going to run a fuck ton of plays, period. So we can get a lot of run volume as well as pass volume over there.
Yeah.
I don't know really what to think about Addison, period, even if he wasn't being suspended. I just don't know how to feel about him. Like, I feel like he's a boomer bust guy to me. He did.
That's how I feel about him, but he'd be booming though.
He'd be booming like a motherfucker. He boomed through the playoffs too last year, right? The fantasy playoffs.
I'm not too sure. I don't. All I know is
I don't have any Addisons.
I don't got no more than you.
I'm somewhat tempering my expectations and like right off the bat with the whole
With McCarthy
until
facts.
the quarterback kind of like.
That's why I like CD over Jefferson, even though he's Jefferson. I'm okay being wrong. Prove me wrong, Jefferson.
Well, while we're on troubled receivers, well, here in Dallas, Rashee Rice got sentenced to 5 years probation and 30 years in jail time.
Right,
30 years in jail.
That can be
30 years.
30 years in jail.
I love the dyslexia. He has the best dyslexia.
That's a huge bitch.
He's got
Because
5
I
days
hate
of
the
probation,
Kansas
but
City
30
Chiefs.
years in jail.
Give the motherfucker the can.
30 days.
Give him the cane? Damn. He went old school on him. He went full Thailand. They still do the cane in Thailand.
Well, he can serve those 30 days over his 5-year probation.
So he's going to be like one of them weekend motherfuckers. Like, all right, I'm going in this weekend.
Well,
Get on a Monday.
That's a
he's
homeless-
likely to face an
They're all
NFL
right.
suspension of up to 6
How do you
games
get 30
for
years
conduct
in jail time?
policy.
Motherfuckers.
My boy,
Right.
boy was trying to send him away for a 30-piece, bro, for drag racing.
Oh hell yeah!
He gave him 30 to life, bro.
Yeah. Well, now that
Hold on. Years. So same question. Where Rice is going quite high, and as he should. If let's say he gets the 6 games, but he appeals down to 3. Let's say he's missing 4 games. Let's just say that. Where are we drafting him? How far does he fall? Do people still like?
I'm taking him before Addison.
I'm taking Garrett Wilson
Oh yeah,
before
that's
him
for
now.
shit show. Where's he at?
Well, right
I'm
now,
still taking him over
Right
Addison.
now, Rashee Rice's ADP is a wide receiver 16, which is 34th overall.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
where's
seeing-
Garrett Wilson?
I'm seeing that number 43 overall at the 4-7 right now.
Okay, so he's already. So that's where he's been living. So you think he falls further, like into like the 5th, 6th round, or
Yeah.
even
Right
further
now.
than that?
In fact,
Yeah,
because
especially
the
once
only
the motherfucking
that
suspension is
draft
handed
right
out,
now, so
he'll
it's kinda
drop.
like-
He'll drop a little bit.
Yeah. He will.
I like it.
We got a draft right now. Start her up.
Hey, I hope they
Come on
suspend
now.
him early on too, because then he can actually.
I want
get-
Rashee Rice as
heal up
my
some more.
WR1 in that Savage 32 man.
I don't know, man. 30 years is a long time.
Well, as for my
He better not violate that 5-day probation, though.
Rice or Ayuk?
the
Rice.
used
I'm going
BMW
Rice.
retired yesterday.
Definitely going Rice over IU, bro.
I know, man.
Facts.
Rice over Ayuk? Okay. Even though we don't know the suspension? length.
Yeah, hell yeah, because fucking Ayuk might be on the PUP as well. He might be
Yeah,
missing
he's-
2, 3, 4,
he's
5,
out.
12 games. Ain't no telling. Hopefully it ain't
suspended
no
himself.
12 games. But yeah, bro
There's
might
a
be
big
sitting
difference
down for a
between
minute.
their two ACLs too. Like Rasheed Rice, his ACL was a clean tear, and then like with Ayuk, he had all the MC, all the CLs was going down. You know what I mean? It wasn't just the M or the C or the goddamn A.
Oh yeah,
I'm a doctor.
bro.
Well, Chargers worn out Mike Williams retired yesterday at the age of 30 years old.
I got a
He's one of
question
them
for you,
old-
Lee.
He's
Yo.
one of them 2000 like. He's one of them like year 2013 BMWs, huh? Like the 745, huh?
Yeah, I was gonna ask Lee. Does he know what part went out in the engine?
I don't know. Whatever it was Did he
blow his
good
head
one. It was a
gasket?
lemon.
Did he blow a head gasket? Did the motherfucker blow a transmission?
That
Did he
head,
blow
that
a
head
It
was
might
blown.
be a chip issue,
There's
bro.
no
That fucking head was blown before he signed
there's
with
no
the Jets.
gas.
Was.
Come on, he signed with Kiddish Jets. He should have fucking
no
retired. Then the
pressure.
motherfucker was used goods.
There's no pressure.
There's no oil pressure in that motherfucker.
Nah, it's got spark and
A little bit of a combustion, but not
It's
much.
a chip. It's a chip issue.
yeah, but it just it won't fire up.
Oh, you know what it is? I know what it is. That motherfucking the Chargers seen that that motherfucking lemon law was in effect in California, bro. He spent too many
They
days
cashed
on
out.
the
They
shop.
cashed out on him while they could.
Oh, everything.
No, we're
Shout
gonna
out to
sell
the
him
lemon
for
law.
parts.
Well,
Oh, my mama.
does that mean that we get Keenan Allen coming to the Chargers?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, are you
You
excited?
went extra Boston on that one.
No, I'm not excited.
You
I'm
want
not
Keenan
even-
Allen back so bad.
You're sick.
I'll be the first
Hey,
to say it. Let's get the fuck
Here's
away
what
from the
it says.
Chargers, Keenan
Hey, I'm
Allen.
just reporting this. It says Keenan Allen is reportedly the name to watch over the next couple days with the Mike Williams retirement.
I mean, yeah, I'd rather have
That'd
them
be
take
so
Amari
Chargers.
Cooper,
So
because at
you
least
guys,
Amari
I'd rather
Cooper-
not watch Keenan Allen. I feel at this point in his career it doesn't.
and
Anyway.
you're telling me I'm the one who lives in that market.
No shit.
I'm gonna have to watch that
Keenan Allen,
team
his
again.
face is
Like,
how old
That's like 3-4
his-
years ago.
that
now.
franchise is.
Ah.
No, 'cause Mike Williams was probably hurt
Keenan
anyway, so
Allen
it didn't
has seen
matter if
many
he wasn't on the
movies.
field.
Well, TJ Watt signed a nice extension yesterday. He agreed to a 3-year, $123 million extension, making him the highest non-paid quarterback.
He's eating up.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah. Yeah, if anybody was gonna do it, was
He
had
deserved
to arguably be that guy.
They brought
He's all over.
Come on now. Talk about it.
Everybody's got a price.
Price.
Hey, what you say? 3 years, 120 what?
3 years, 123.
41 million a year.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Hey,
41
that
years.
motherfucker gonna be he gonna be renegotiating his deal after the 2020.
Well, if you look at it right now, Micah
Oh, my
Parsons
mama.
is going to break the bank on Jerry Jones. Hey, Jerry Jones could have saved himself many millions of dollars if he had already signed Parsons.
I don't know how much did Daniil Hunter get when the
Peacock would know that one.
He's paid about 35 mil a year.
Okay, so a little bit less than. So I think Parsons would have topped any market leading up to whenever he signs, if he was in that market. If that makes sense. But yeah, he'll definitely top it, even if it's only 500,000 on average. But he will.
Well, shout out to Gang Green. Well,
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner signed his
Dude,
deal.
we got two big signings.
Yeah.
Young guys extended. Kidding me? That's why I'm wearing this shirt today.
Talk about it.
Yo,
Yeah, I saw Peacock updated that Jets shirt with the Brees Hall one was pretty good.
What was the numbers on the two Jet players that got
Okay,
paid?
Sauce Gardner got 4 years, $120.4 million, and then
Uh-oh.
60 in guaranteed money.
Uh-oh.
And I, top of my head, I think Garrett Wilson got what he got around 120 also, didn't he?
I think he was 90 guaranteed.
Yeah, 120 and then 90 guaranteed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
100
so-
guaranteed,
so
dog.
We're paying the guys that fan base wants to have around and who have deservedly, I guess, and they've been some of the best in their position. Maybe not at times, but
Hey, didn't they both win rookie of the year when they came in together?
Correct. They did.
Fucking crazy, dog.
They did. That's the only title they're probably gonna get.
Oh my goodness. First he wants to give him a shout out. Now he wants to throw a shot at him. Oh,
I had to
no,
get
it
it.
would be great if the low actually get back into the playoffs and the Jets.
And they smoke your Jets.
No,
Oh, shit.
not even just like last time.
At
Jets are gonna
least we have a quarterback who can throw the
basically
fucking
pull
ball.
the plug on that lightning bolt of yours.
It's like he can throw the ball into the Texans secondary 4 times a game.
Yeah,
That ain't gonna
shots.
happen again.
Shots.
It happened.
It's like
It
when
happened,
Citizen
yes,
throw
but
3
it won't
picks
happen
all year
again.
when he threw 4 picks in
Wasn't
an
it
elimination
5
game.
picks?
Could you imagine watching a Herbert and Fields playoff match, AFC Championship?
Uh-oh.
Actually, Fields and his younger teammate would be a great little AFC Championship too. Now that I think about it,
Who?
it's let's cross our fingers, fellas, in the AFC. I know we got the Niners guys over here in the corners, but we got.
We'll do
we
it.
got
Niners,
both
Jets, let's go.
Well, coming
these
out of
days. Woo!
while we're at the Cowboys enforced a de-escalator clause in Trevon Diggs' contract, costing him $500,000 in base salary for not rehabbing at the team facility enough.
I mean, because that's how you get. That's how a lot of times they get popped for PEDs doing it. You just assume they're doing like Tom Brady. Remember, he was like screw the team shit, and he did TB12, and then like then he got Edelman to train over there and do all his treatment over there. And then he got Gronk to do all his training and treatment over there, and then they were like, boom, drug test him, and then it was Edelman who got the PED. He popped dirty. But you almost got to guarantee they were all doing dirty shit over there. They're just like, all right, Edelman, we need a fall guy.
Well, coming out this morning, if Washington does not come to a deal with Terry McLaurin, the Patriots are very interested in McLaurin if he becomes available.
I would be okay with that.
Me too.
In fantasy, because I have all the Drake Mays that
Delani! Terry McLaurin!
McLaurin was
Slaughter slide.
help Drake May become a better NFL quarterback. Not saying that the fantasy the perspective, like outlook of his value on the Patriots is better, but it probably won't change too much. He'll still have the WR1 role.
Well,
He'd
with
be
the
the
Kansas
quarterback.
City Chiefs signing Trey Smith the other day, the Chiefs right now are closing in on a new deal with George Karlaftis, expected to be done during camp.
You know what's crazy? George Karlaftis he's not seeking one of those like record breaking or record matching deals.
He just wants to get paid.
Yeah, so it is kind of funny because that contract is what Jerry's going to be like. We got to get you something like that, George Karlaftis, Micah. And he's going to be like, hell no. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
We want you to take a discount.
They're all waiting for someone like TJ Watt just got the whole enchilada. Pause, right? And Micah's like, I want that. He's like, no, we're gonna wait and see what that Karlaftis kid gets.
Fucking
Well,
A.
not to knock
I don't think he's
it
going to go
on you
anywhere near
49er
TJ
boys,
Watt money.
but several teams have inquired about the availability of 49ers wide receiver Juwan Jennings, but the team currently has no desire to trade him.
You know, when we've said
Are
that
you
before, we
crazy?
end up not-
Are you out of your mind?
Wow.
I love Jawan too much, man.
Yeah, see, I would argue to keep him rather than
He's just a good player. Like,
Mhm.
fuck the fantasy shit. Just like what he brings to the team in the run game too. Like, this dude is the shit. What he brings to us on third downs, like
He's a scheme fit player, 100%, bro.
he might not be that anywhere else, huh? For real.
Yeah, that's true.
It has
Well,
to
this
be one of the Shanahan coaching trees.
well, while we were speaking of Terry McLaurin, this came out this morning. Terry McLaurin himself said, is in a standoff with the team regarding a long-term extension. McLaurin addressed the situation on Tuesday, admitting that he's been pretty frustrated with how things have played out to this point. And he said he wants a resolution soon.
We need a resolution. There is so much confusion.
Is there any conversation?
Rest in peace to Aaliyah.
Right.
Oh,
Baby girl.
there's probably no actual numbers out there because that's like confidential until the deal's done, right? Like they don't release numbers that they're talking about. I wonder how.
Well, Garrett Wilson just reset the market though too.
Yeah.
Hadouken.
I mean, I think I would be realistic if I was on the player's side. I would maybe sacrifice a year and then see if that gets the organization's interest.
Yeah.
Yo, let's answer Bake's question. Bake said, does Josh Allen's age make you guys avoid him in Dynasty? What's his elite window look like 1 to 2 years with high injury risks since he uses his legs and sacrifices his body for TDs?
He's 29. I'm not worried.
I'm not
He'll
worried.
slow down until maybe another 2 years from now, if that, and then he'll just adapt his game. That's what other guys do. You know, if he's not going to rush for as many, he'll throw for more. You know, it's just a trade-off with guys who are mobile like that. Typically tends to happen.
Yeah, he's pretty good with his arm too. So
Yeah, he's good enough with his arm.
loses his mobility, he'll still be able to operate in the pocket and throw good football. But I still like him for 5-6 rushing touchdowns because of his size and athleticism. No matter how fast or how slow he is, 1-2 yards, as long as he's not getting concussions and stuff, I think that guy's got the size and power to break tackles and get those nice little quarterback sneaks.
The fake ass tush push that they was running last year.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Bates is asking, he's like, because his price is high and his wide receiver room is crap. That's the same thing with Lamar Jackson. Price is high, wide receiver room's crap, but they're mobile QBs who can get the job.
And you know what else too, Peacock? That's why they the MVPs of the league the last 2 years.
Yeah. Yeah.
They are the offense, 100%.
Yeah.
That is fact. Like, by definition, MVP. Remove that guy from that team. They're
It's
shit.
not gonna happen. They're gonna be terrible.
Yeah, you remove
The most
Stephon
valuable
Diggs.
player.
You remove Stephon Diggs from Josh Allen, what happens? He just becomes the MVP of the league. You know, Mark
Yeah,
Andrews
yeah.
isn't who he used to be. I mean, Lamar Jackson's just winning games, so it doesn't fucking
Yeah,
matter.
remember Patrick Mahomes when they took Tyreek away from him? They went to
They
go
just
win
won a
the
Super Bowl, you know, like whatever. I mean, the offense wasn't prolific, but
Top of the morning, Albert.
Albert.
Gang, gang, gang.
Gang in the building.
Albert, is you
Now,
a Dolphins
as for
fan?
the Cleveland Browns, they are in no rush to sign rookie running back Junkins
Fuck no, they ain't.
or have him report for camp. They're going to let him do his thing.
Hey, Samson, his stock is climbing.
Samson.
Let's go.
I want to talk to Samson.
Samson.
We got hours of footage. Go check the B-rolls or whatever you want to call them, the replays. I'm in the background.
Tell him. Tell him, big bro.
Well, as for Kidder's New York Jets, the Jets are going to use Braylon Allen to be New York's David Montgomery.
Who said that?
This came, huh?
The coaching staff.
whose
I
quote
saw
was
this
that?
too.
This came from a Jets reporter.
Okay.
So we're gonna get like a Gibbsy type of Brees Hall look, is what
Pretty
they're
much,
saying.
yeah.
But you also have a rushing QB as well.
Yep.
I'm gonna try to buy. I love news like this because now I'm gonna try to buy Brees Hall for as cheap as I can.
Yeah, because he's pretty affordable right now.
I was trying to get this up. I was trying to get this up there when we were talking about Cleveland. But Lee moved on pretty quick. But there it is as the Cleveland Steamers for the roll.
Hey, that's actually like
That's good shit, paper.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, so I created that logo. It's a train with a poop coming out of the like smoke at the top.
Well, they must be buying that by the case.
Every time somebody from the Browns score a TD, we gonna throw that bitch up on Sunday, bro.
The Browns are gonna brown.
It's a brown out.
Hey, that's a pretty cool logo, though. So what? Like I had this like, it reminds me of minor league baseball, and I'm like, yeah, that'd be a sick minor league baseball logo for a team named the Locos.
Yeah, I basically I took an I don't know what it was a logo for a team somewhere, and then I just replaced the smoke with poop.
They should just have their whole uniform brown.
It should be saying the Cleveland Dreamers.
And then if you look at the ear hole, that it's like also like slightly pooped with some little steam lines coming out. It's pretty Oh, and then if you look even closer, the little buttons where the chin strap connects are actually rolls of toilet paper.
Boom, brown. Boom, brown.
The details.
Yeah, there's a lot of details in that. I was gonna actually make it a shirt, but I'm like, who's gonna buy that? I don't know.
I'll buy it.
Hey, any team, hey, Peacock, any team from the AFC North except for the Browns, they fans. Oh my mama!
You get a deal for $12.
It's too
Yeah,
hot.
by the way, everybody, neonpeacockmerch.com, $12 t-shirt sale right now, $15 sale also for the extra soft joints. It's going down. Definitely utilize this shit. My order is fat right now.
Hey, so I don't know if you can get it to focus on the very, very bottom of the shirt, but like imagine like having like a fake pair of pants and then like having that.
Oh my goodness!
Like, it's just like it looks like there's toilet paper caught in his like behind him.
A dingleberry. He got a dingleberry.
There you go. He got the toilet paper caught up in there.
Dingleberry.
That's what I call a hot mess.
That's funny. Yeah, they have an all over print, but I need to like download the template and then like go in there.
Can we do like a it's like the Batman logo and it has the chest and like the six pack like woo wop?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll order that.
And do a Ninja Turtles one. We'll do that.
There you go.
Oh my mama.
Well, the Baltimore Ravens will push to pause to extend
I'll totally rock the Red
several
Ranger joint.
key players.
Sorry. That's because we paused the push. It was funny.
I was just about to do a peek.
What else?
I like Jerome Ford. I like that. I also kind of like if they went Samson as the lead back with the first and second down carries, and then Jerome Ford as like
Jerome
the third
Ford can
back.
actually pass pro too.
Yeah, and then he can catch. He's pretty good. The Samson's not known to be pretty much. He's probably okay at like at best average pass catching for a running back. His ability to find the end zone was really good, so that's why I would want him doing the first and second down because he has the ability to sniff the end zone, is what they like to coin it as. But he has a lot of touchdowns under his belt in college with Tennessee, who has a pretty good line, but it's not the best really. But he was always able to get like at least one touchdown, most of the time 2 touchdowns. In the SEC.
Their line should be decent when they're healthy in Cleveland.
Yeah, and then Ford's
So he was
still young.
in Tennessee in college. Okay.
I think Ford has some elusiveness to him. So let's get him in space. I think that's where he
Jerome.
I think he could do damage better in space. So I like him. on that third down and doing like some sort of. I know it's not it's not modern anymore, but and it might be ancient. I feel like I don't see a lot of like play action, but a
It's
team
the
like
best.
a
There will
team
be.
a team like that with Flacco, who can basically do a little bit more than just stand there in the middle of the pocket. I think he can roll and
Flacco's going to be able to keep the chains moving.
Hey, King, you can get your T-shirt
Fake
now.
handoff.
There's a sale going on now.
we like
Oh
the
yeah,
fake
King.
handoff.
NeonPeacockMerch.com. Right now, we got the $12.
You can get your
t-shirt
allegedly
sale.
T-shirt right now.
Yeah, on the classic style and regular style T-shirts, because we got options over there at Neon Peacock. You know what I'm talking about? But yeah, so the sale is on the $12 T-shirt sale is on the classic and regos, and then if you want the extra soft wops, which are pretty awesome, I might say so myself. $15.
Now, 49ers wide receiver Brandon Ayuk is reportedly in a good place with the team, despite speculations that he's not.
That guy's a roller coaster, huh?
Now, several NFL scouts and executives named 49ers Fred Warner as the best linebacker in the league.
Who said this?
I tend to agree in terms of how he is able to go sideline to sideline and still have
Yeah.
the
He can get out the QB. He can get into coverage, drop into coverage. He's
right.
good
There's
with
an
range,
instinct that I think that he either reads the quarterback or some sort of instincts that kind of elevate him over other top echelon linebackers. But
You'd be excited for Fred.
I think
Warner.
that's a well earned reputation award. I don't know if it's official or anything, but I feel like the players would argue for him. He would get a lot of votes from.
He's back with Robert Saleh this year. I'm really excited for him even more.
Who's that, big bro?
I mean,
Warner.
Look at what.
Oh, Fred Warner.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
I mean, look at
Fred
Sherwood
Warner.
last year.
Fred Warner is a top class. When you watch him on the field, he might not make every play, but oftentimes it's hard. You can't
who always said
blame
he's
everybody
Aaron
from
Rodgers.
missing a tackle every once
You
in
know
a
that
while.
motherfucker was a former safety as well.
But yeah, that guy is sideline to
That's why
sideline.
he's good in coverage.
Yeah, and he's strong enough and athletic enough to be instinctive and just use his power to.
I think he just had a son too, or he had a baby. I can't remember if it was boy or girl, but that baby swag. Let's go.
Yeah, and he's a true leader. I think he loves that role of being a leader and hyping people up, getting them ready for the game. I think from what I can tell when I watch the pregame shit on Warner, he's the man in that. Like the quarterback is not the leader in the Niners. Like Purdy is the leader of the offense, but I think the leader of the team it's Fred Warner.
Yeah, because even before that, it was Debo was kind of the hype man for the offense side. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think it's Fred
He'll
Warner.
come out
Right?
with the boom box and everyone fucking gets all hyped and shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Suge and Pop.
Right? You know what? Suge and there you go. We got Suge. We're living in a world where Suge might have signed Eminem. See, look at that. That's
If Dr. Dre never left.
yes. And Eminem got shot like Pac. I mean Eminem, Ricky. See? There you go, White Pac. That's what we're calling him.
Fuck it.
Whiteavelli.
Whiteavelli. You is a fool for that one. Whiteavelli. I'm running with that one, bro. Please don't let me forget that.
We're not gonna forget that one. He got shot, bro.
Bruh.
Hey, I don't know if it's random, but the deal is too good to pass up. I'm on the store page right now, Neon Peacock, and I always think about it every time I realize that I missed the thing. But there you go, that pause shirt in black and white.
Federal.
Yeah, absolutely going in the cart right now.
Yes.
I gotta get someone
I got
else.
me one of them.
I have to get someone in the house a Drizzle
The
shirt.
record pull kills me every time.
Every time, bro. On time.
Yeah. I'm excited. I got a purple GWN on the way.
Yeah, I'm getting.
And then in this one, I'm just ordering a gang of GWN joints. I started taking a shopping list for people that want one. Because you know what's funny? Everyone wants one. They don't want to go and order it. I'm like, oh, you want me to get it for you then? They're like, yeah, do that. All right.
And the silly thing is, we're talking $12.
Yeah,
you can't go to Walmart and maybe you can. I don't know, but it's
You
not.
can, but you're not gonna get
You're
a
talking
quality
like
shirt
Walmart,
that.
Old Navy
Yeah.
type woo-wops. You know what I mean? But the quality is just as good or better. You know what I mean? Like we're talking like Gap quality. You know what I mean? That's
Well,
where you
it's
start getting a
gilded.
little
I know
higher-
that. I
little
know
higher
the
quality.
classic.
Oh, I got a fucking I got a bomber jacket too.
Oh, I can't wait to see this one.
Yeah, I got a bomber jacket, the black, all black, and it got the GWN on the back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, this
That's
one's gonna be
federal.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, that's federal, dog.
Yeah, I was
I'm
like,
a- I'm
fuck it,
a-
'cause
I'm
that
a-
was, I
I'm
think
a
that
wanna
was when
see
we
that
had it was a 35% off everything sale. I was like, oh, I'm getting a jacket.
Dude, I guess I'm gonna go 2X. I'm getting a little bit too big for.
I know I wanted
big
to
for
take
my-
more advantage of it because
I-
Peacock said
I have
something
to
during
be
the last
honest
sale.
with
He was like,
myself,
might as well
though.
get like hoodies and jackets and shit now. Watch,
If I'm getting,
you know what I mean?
if I'm
For
getting
the
something
fall.
fresh and I want it to look its best, and I can't be showing my stretch marks, man.
Yeah, I'm another one that I put in the cart. I got the all white joint with the white GWN over it. Shit hard.
Yeah.
It's like a white tee, but not.
Yup, in my white tee. Yup, in my white tee.
Bim, 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 bim. What was that, the Franchise Boys?
You know it.
We the Franchise Boys. That is crazy, huh? Because during that time, the nation of street motherfuckers, we all kind of dressed similar. White tees, jabos. You feel me?
Come on now, that was the G code.
White tees and jabos.
That was the G code back
Who
then,
did
bro.
it? I don't know, but they all had
Now
white
the
tees
white-
and jabos on.
White shirt
We'll never
with
find
the
out
black.
then.
It looks good on the pause one too.
Yeah, that's federal on my mama.
I'm trying to see what the gray looks like.
That'd be dope if they start coming out with some thermos. Long johns, whatever they call them.
We got the black on black GWN shirt.
That's kind of badass. I'm
Like,
gonna,
that's like the opposite of what you wanted.
I'm gonna have to do
White.
I'm
I
doing
like
it.
the gray though.
I'm doing it too. That's too brilliant. It's like an all black tee, but not.
Yeah, you know what's funny is the graphic. It almost shows the W. It's gone. So you get the GN, the Gen Wealth Net.
Yeah, I haven't done any of the black woo-wops yet. Okay, I'm gonna have to do the black on the black. That's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie.
That's that funeral service, man. That black on black, man.
Right? Hey, cause
Come
look,
on
man,
now.
we're putting them in the dirt this year.
Come on now, 100%.
That's the intention. Hey, they say the road to hell is paved with good intentions.
Come on now.
We're gonna slaughter them, and then we're gonna watch the mentions.
Don't do
That
them
was a
like
bar.
that. I see you.
Well, over the past 48 hours, there's been several rookie signings.
Talk about it.
The 49ers signed second-round pick Alfred Collins to a
What?
4-year, $10.3 million rookie deal and over $9 million guaranteed.
What?
The Denver Broncos signed cornerback Jahade Barons to a rookie deal with 4 years, 18, and then 9 in guarantees. The Bills signed second-round pick TJ Sanders. Seahawks signed safety Nick Emmanuel and
Emmanuel.
Manawu to a fully
We
guaranteed
we were
deal.
just adding an unnecessary
Oh, we got
R at the end, so he's a man of war.
He got a fully?
He got fully guaranteed deal, yeah.
Oh, let's go, a man of war.
And the Cowboys signed second-round pick Donovan Iruku. That's his rookie deal.
What was his name?
And the Raiders signed wide receiver
I like the
Jack
way he said it
Beach.
like there was a question mark at the end. Say his name again.
And then, what's his name?
Donovan?
Donovan I can't pronounce the last. I
He
look
said,
a fuck
he's
fool.
woo. He said like there's a question mark on it.
It's easy. Eiruku.
Izuruku.
Well, better you than I.
Izuruku. Ooh.
And the Raiders signed
Yeah,
Jack
please.
Veach to his contract, and the Chargers signed Trey Harris to his rookie deal.
Look at that. What did Trey Harris? He was complaining about it. What did he get? What was his deal?
And they didn't release the details, but he
Oh,
was
that's right, 'cause
signed
he
soon
didn't
as
get the Philly thing. He would've been showing it
Mike
off.
Williams hit the retirement line. Trey Harris was right on after that.
He was like, okay, I'll sign now. He didn't want them to bring in Amari Cooper or some other of the Keenan Allen. He's like, let me get my money in there.
Now, and the Seahawks placed Nwosu on the PUP list. Nwosu.
Okay, and NWOSU.
NWOSU.
He's the only guy that has NWO in his name.
And the Bills
He literally
placed
does.
defensive end Landon Jackson on the PUP list also.
Who's this? Jackson who?
His name is Landon Jackson. He has an undisclosed injury, but he's on the PUP list.
I don't even know who that is. All good.
And then the 49ers placed 7th round quarterback Curtis Rourke on the NFI list.
The non-football injury list. Yeah, he's coming off of an ACL of his own.
Yep.
The Rourkester.
Yep.
He's a Canadian. Shout out to Curtis Rourke and his brother, man.
Oh, I didn't know he's from up north. North.
What's good, plugger? Plug up.
Plug in the building. You know, Plug, it's funny because when the Darren Waller signing happened, right? Or the trade, I should say, and he came out of retirement, I hit Plug. I go, hey, your boy Darren Waller's back. He's like, I know. I said, how long you known? A cool minute. You ain't gonna tell me, bro. I could have picked up Darren Waller like a week ago.
That inside information.
You know what I mean? But you know what? That's a good friend, though, right? He was doing it. You know, he's a friend. He's friends with bro. It's not like just a regular associate. So if he's gonna tell him something in confidence, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna tell him.
I hadn't seen any Darren Waller edits in a Miami uniform, so I did like a real quick, just whatever, right there in the graphic.
Let's get it, bro.
The baller is back.
That was like a 5 minute. Let's just do something real quick.
Hey, Clock. Is he? Plug. Is he looking real good out there? Like, is he ready? Is he football shape ready? Like type shit.
He's out there. He's out. He's about to be gassing out there on the field, bruh. Like he does on that mic. You feel me?
Come on,
Like said that he's gonna be number 83.
Shout out to the big baller, Darren Waller.
Oh, he got the 8 tray on him, huh?
And he's moving. He says he's moving.
He said he's moving. Okay. Oh my mama.
Is he gonna move more than his mouth?
We'll see. He's better than the rap career, hopefully.
Hey, he still hates on him just because he's an X-Raider, huh? Look at Lee. He's like, look, Darren Waller. He's a shooter.
I don't shoot.
Hey, Darren Waller. Okay, let's talk about that real quick. Because, like, I immediately was like, okay, I like this a lot for Waddle and Tyreek. Like, you know what I mean? But it's like, damn, the offensive line's still bad. You know? Unless someone can tell me they brought in a new line coach who's going to, like, just turn this thing around. That ball is still going to have to come out extra quick. Tua was literally, he had the least time in the pocket out of all starting QBs last year. So, that, you know, I don't really see that improving too much. A lot of shotgun, I could assume, to get him much as time. Otherwise, yeah, Darren Waller, like, you might get some pepper action here again. And I don't think, and with Darren Waller there, it's not like he's going to be drafted where Johnny would be. If Johnny was still there, Johnny was getting drafted high. You know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfuckers was spending the bag on the fab for Waller, bro.
Oh yeah, they were.
And right when the news dropped, bro. Hey, in every league that I was in, bro,
200 plus. There was I saw.
Yeah,
I
see somebody
spend all of it in the next gen because I put like 60 or whatever, and then Dennis put 70. I was like, damn it, I had like 75. I should have just spent it all.
Yeah, somebody in one of the leagues I put 75, and somebody that was Derek.
Derek.
Me and Derek.
Now
had
here's
the
it.
top two
This
bids.
is crazy. This came out like 2 minutes ago. JJ Watt over his career made 129.7 million, and here his brother TJ just on a 3-year extension made 123 million.
It's a different day and age of football.
Yep, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Plugger said, still has quick feet and catching everything thrown at him. When I hung with him while he was training, doesn't look like he lost a step at all, and that's not just because he's my boy.
You know what's dope too about Darren Waller? We've actually seen him take, like when he got into the league and then he had to go through his situation to get his health right and his mental health right. And he basically took a year off football. Then he comes back, and then the Raiders signed him off of the Ravens practice squad. They had a what do they call that? The combined practice. And then Gruden just saw Waller on the other side. I was like, man, let's go sign that guy. You know what I mean? And that's how it happened. But he had took a year off of football, essentially. So him taking another year off at this point in his career, I mean, and, you know, now we got some insight that see looking pretty good. I'm not mad at taking the flyer super late. You know what I mean? If you tell me he's going in the range of like the Hunter Henrys and the Zach Ertz of the world in redraft, I'll take a shot on Darren Waller, the baller.
Talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's just a
What was it you, JD, that told me too? The line coach.
Oh yeah, the tight end coach
The
is
tight end
the
coach.
one.
Yeah, my bad. The tight end
Yeah,
coach.
it's the same one from the Raiders.
Yep. Boom. You love a good correlation. Whenever you get a good correlation like that, you're like, all right.
It's just been a long time since he's been healthy and playing with other elite football. Like just playing.
He was kind of balling with Danny Dumbass.
I'm not saying that he hasn't had a history of being successful. I'm saying that the time in between his football on-field activities is concerning to me for fantasy. Not saying that he can't be good for Miami. They might not even ask him. I don't think they expect him to take over the role of Jonnu. It's going to be an entirely different tight end room that does different things, and
then
he's going to be involved.
Chan, who lives in that realm too of the shorter A dot area, and Waddle. I'm still taking a flyer on him though. He should be cheap in redraft, unless there's like a Waller truther. It's like 8th round Waller, baby. He's like high fiving, and I was like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Plugger said he dropped 200 on him for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Emil said different era, talking about I think he was talking about the paydays between the brothers.
Yeah.
And then Plug said he's actually gained strength. He never stopped training.
Well, training and participating in on-field football.
He ain't even drove a car in 2 years. He's just been running everywhere.
Yeah, it's games.
He see Darren Waller on the freeway. Where you going? I'm going to work. He was just running.
I don't doubt. I don't doubt him. I wouldn't be surprised. I would be surprised to see him replicate Jonnu. Is where I would,
Jonnu could block too.
I would draw the line there. I said, that's
Jonnu.
It's a different tight end room when you remove Jonnu, and it's hard to replace that type of.
I will say with Mike McDaniels, he was able to adapt to the personnel that he had healthiest. You know what I mean? Because you did have Tyreek like playing wounded all year, and they essentially switched the offensive game plan towards Jonnu. You know what I mean? Waddle was out there gimpy as well, pretty much all year.
Yeah.
And then Achane definitely benefited too. I mean, shit, what did he put it together? 1,400 all-purpose last year.
I would have thought higher than 1,400.
Was it higher than 1,400 all-purpose? I feel like he had like 900 rushing and like
give me
the rest was like through the air.
He had 907 rushing and 592 receiving.
There you go. Okay, yeah. So yeah, like 14 and some. Oh, he was on shit. Almost a 15 piece.
He had that 14.99.
While you're on the Dolphins, the Dolphins
Right?
wide receiver.
We're getting a deal here.
Well, Jalen Waddle said this. Said Tua looks confident and eager heading into 2025. He must be a head case then.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen him not really have confidence. I've seen
No,
him
I
get
just think
up
maybe he looks a little more determined this year.
and then
Maybe better words.
he make bad decisions. But on the football field, I think he's trying to win at all times, and just sometimes, most of the time recently, it just doesn't have it.
Long as he's not dazed and confused, he'll be fine.
That's
Well-
why they got to get that ball out so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
bound.
hot reads.
He's gonna get
It's his best friend.
he's gonna get rocked. Hopefully, it's not a knockout, but I fully expect him to have to shake it off. And
Teron Armstead retired,
mid-game
for
or
what
two.
that's worth.
Oh,
He was on the
Teron?
right side, which was the blind side too,
yeah.
for a lefty.
Well, let's cross our fingers we don't see something tragic. He's in jail.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't die. Remember Mike McDaniels last year? He
really-
ran out there and
he
kissed
knows
him on
what
the
he's
forehead. He was
doing.
like, "Oh my god!"
He definitely knows. He knows what he.
He was
is
like, "Yes,
doing.
you didn't die on me."
I know. I think he said he would die, or somewhere along the lines that.
Oh yeah, that's
for
what McDaniels
football.
said.
For football, he would literally just go out there and sacrifice.
If the tuna fish said that, I fucking respect him.
Yeah, he considers it like his
He's like a real
dad's
Polynesian warrior, huh?
warrior, career. He has that warrior mentality, and he's come out and said that when
He needs
when
some of that
when they
Samoan
were
to kick in.
suggesting him to,
More the Samoan,
to
he gets
retire,
little-
his
he gets a
answer was
little bigger.
always like, "Nah, I'm leaving it all on the field. Whatever happens, but I'm fighting to win on the football field. That's what he wants to do, and he understands that. And I think that's a respectable thing for anybody in the league. I think you should realize that you are putting yourself in some sort of physical health jeopardy by playing football with 200.
He's getting what's his guaranteed money? He's made over. He's probably made close to what, 70 million
dude
in the
that
league
runs
so
a
far.
440. You're like, what? No, I'm not playing football. Are you kidding me?
I'll be right back.
It's happened. I mean, they're getting bigger and faster. 4 5s and 4 6s. The last time I checked, those were laughable. And I don't know if you realize how minimal 0.1 is, but it's funny that 0.1 makes somebody so much better than the other prior to proving themselves on the football field, obviously, because we've seen guys that did not test well and will not test well, and we've seen other guys like Tyreek Hill that tested like freaks and still were freaks on the football field. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not too sure why, but some players have it and others don't. Let me see. I think I have two. I'll give you guys an opportunity. I'm gonna.
It says John who can block better than Darren.
Yeah.
Is Waddle gonna say too is looking bad and slow? Think he's gonna mess up and throw us all under the bus? Yeah, no, that's typically not what happens.
Man, that's a sad fucking reality, though. When it comes to in-team beefs, it is pretty easy to throw the other guy under the bus when you have some sort of ego. That's why you always see the wide receivers do shit like that. Always have some sort of I guess what do we call that?
Diva. syndrome.
The diva, yeah, definitely like the diva, and then they're
The
just
diva.
like
There was one
they're
time
wired-
OBJ
they're
said,
wired
"You need to stop calling us divas. We're divos." And I was like, "Oh my god,
He's hella sassy.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying." He's
They're
like, "No,
wired to
we're
whine."
divos." Whoa,
Hey, top of the morning, Ryan. We got half of the Ignorant Thinkers podcast in the building, y'all.
what up, Ron?
So,
Dirty Bird, stand up.
Dirty Bears. That's what I'm saying, though.
wired to whine.
I do like that. Like, there's guys like Nico, or who just, for the most part, he doesn't have that diva syndrome. He just lets the production speak for itself. But then there's London, right, who's been waiting to ball, and he finally balled out because his has been a QB issue for sure. Versus like Nico has been like it's been like, injury and QB related. You know what I mean? Like the combination of the two. Then he get with Stroud, you know what I mean? It's really just been his availability. Otherwise, Nico's a bad motherfucker, right? London, you started seeing it once he started balling out last year. He's getting in motherfuckers' faces. He's getting in DB's faces. He's like, he got it in him. You know what I mean? He got it in him, that syndrome. You feel me? Like, listen, I'm him.
Yep, that top dog alpha.
Yeah,
That's why a lot of
humble.
general managers, the idea of having two top dog alphas on the team isn't what they want.
That's what I want.
They'd rather take a bunch of money that they would save and throw it towards the defense before getting a guy that's just gonna clash and complain about not getting 150 targets or whatever.
Antonio Brown.
Yeah.
It
was nice when he was getting 150 targets, though. That shit was wild.
Yeah, the diva syndrome is that's kind of part of a lot of them great receivers in the past hella years. I mean, from T.O. all the way up to AB, all the way up to OBJ, even up to. I hate throwing OBJ in there, but it's
we
just
got a
true.
fantasy question.
Okay,
Chase Brown or James Cook?
Brown.
I agree, Brown.
I'm going Chase Brown all day. That's easy for me. But if you want value, then it'd probably be James Cook because he's just later. But I'll take Chase Brown. I think Chase Brown can still tier jump. I think he can still jump a tier. Is that crazy? Like if he doesn't get hurt and he could jump, he can hit for 100 grabs maybe.
Woo-wee. I can't
100
wait for
receptions.
It's bold. I'm just saying, like he has it in him. When you got a healthy Higgins alongside Chase, bro, there was so many plays last year where they're just like they drop everyone back, and then here's Chase Brown just takes a dump off and he's gashing 15 yards. Like it was just like every time.
Wow. So we're checking Brown and considering him RB1 overall because that would equal like CMC.
This is the bold. There you go. That's my bold. When we do the bold
production.
prediction episode, that's good. Spoiler alert. That's gonna be Chase Brown. It's for 100 grabs. Let's go. How many he hit for last year? 60?
Oh, I don't have a.
I'll tell you right now. He hit for 54 receptions on 65 targets.
65 targets.
Okay,
65 targets, 54 receptions.
It's hard to add 35.
Okay,
right?
We can hit for 80.
There you go. And is this super flex here? Let me put the super flex on. He's going at being drafted 38th overall at the 4-2 in super flex right now.
Between Breece Hall and Hampton.
Yeah, Breece Hall, Chase Brown, Hampton, and Cook.
Hampton is a middle tier,
He shot up because of the Najee fucking fireworks incident. I'm serious. It was last week. He shot up like a few spots for real.
Well, Najee, poor guy.
He said he'll be all right.
He's gonna be fine. It's just okay.
You know what
All
sucks
right.
is that like you're just losing valuable time in training camp, being able to like establish yourself in a role, and then you have
It is
this
what it is.
first round rookie that
I mean,
he's probably going to be the guy right out the gate
if
now because
if
he's just going to be if he's going to show out.
if
He's got to.
if your expectations are that Hampton is the 3-down back and nobody else is going to be supporting the
He shouldn't
running
be
back
drafted
role,
here, then, is what you're saying.
then Hampton does earn a role around here. Like I probably definitely wouldn't take him around the guys that are going. Like I think I would drop him.
I'm taking
5
Brees Hall
to
over him
8.
for shout.
Oh yeah, and Brees Hall's only 2 spots ranked ahead of.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here over here on this side at Fantasy Pros, they got Connor, Mixon, Hampton, and Montgomery, Swift, and Aaron Jones, and RJ and Travion bunched up in tier 4.
I like that.
I like Swift and
that's a nice
Travion
little
in that
tier.
bunch.
Yeah, Connor.
Love Connor too.
I think that is weighing in a decline in production, possibly
But
because
this
of
is
age.
kind of where he goes every
But
year.
also,
Everyone's
they
afraid of him dying on them. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So
But they
it's
also do
built
have
into his
Benson
it's baked
coming
into
in
his
on
ADP.
season 2. So Benson is kind of intriguing. He was drafted high. He had a pretty solid.
He was
college
the second. It was him and Jordan Brooks that year.
Yes.
In a class that wasn't really decorated with running backs. Those were like the two.
Yeah, out the gate, running backs weren't getting value because of the landing spots.
Right.
But they did later on in the year. Obviously there's always a few rookies that shine at the end of the season.
Clock said Pickens or damn it, let me go back over there. What did it say? Pickens or Jacoby?
I'm more interested in Pickens.
I'm gonna go Pickens.
Yeah.
I'm gonna attach it to the quarterback.
This is coming from somebody that likes Geno, but I don't know if they're gonna really throw it all that much.
I think Myers gonna have a consistent flex-worthy floor, but Pickens can boom into WR2 mid-range if he, everything pans out. He is fighting for a contract to get extended after this year. Maybe he might get. Well, I don't think the Cowboys do business like that during the season. So yeah, if Brad, fully is there in tune with what's going on with Schottenheimer and fucking Dak plays, 16, 17 games. You know what I mean? Like I said,
I'll
I
take
think
Pickens over Myers.
Yeah, 100%. He'll give you some more booms, and
Yeah.
I think Dak could throw for 4,000. You know what I mean?
He
35
could throw
TDs.
for, he could throw for 4,500 as a floor. That's like Dak in the
That's
full
an
season.
awesome argument that I have that values Pickens over Jacoby is because Geno, I don't think he has once in his career gotten 4,000, and routinely
He got close to it a gang of times.
routinely Dak can break that number as long as
4,500.
he's playing a full season. And there's no reason to not think that he could still get the ball to CD and the tight
And
end.
Jorge Pickens.
Yeah, I want to say Myers was a WR2 with boo-boo quarterback play, motherfucking ring around Rosie at the quarterback
QB.
position.
Ferguson.
Oh, and Geno threw for 4,000 last year. He threw for
There it is.
4,300
Look at
last year, and he
Geno.
threw for 42 in 2022.
4,000.
Gino.
Yeah, so he got 2 4,000 yard seasons under his belt,
As a
2022 and
Jets fan,
2024.
I could only wish that he could have done something like that.
Facts.
Hey, you know
I
what,
have
bro?
the sour taste.
I think we're gonna trade Jennings, bro, to the Steelers if we do
Mediocre.
trade him.
Uh,
That's where it would be. I don't know why I
Man,
just
I
thought of
better
that
not
out loud.
trade him, bro. I'm gonna
We
be
can't
highly
do it.
upset.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
swear though,
highly
that would be the
upset
spot.
if they do that
Because
shit.
they were the front runners for the Ayuk trade the whole time. So it's like there's like open contacts is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Facts.
And then Aaron Rodgers would want someone like that, and they're trying to go all in right now. Trying to. I mean,
guess
look,
I
they
can
just
get
paid
on board with
TJ
that.
too,
I like that.
but that
I
was
like
inevitable.
Peacock had it right. He had it right there. So if you are targeting Dak, go before you pull the trigger. I know maybe you have a 30-second clock and that's gonna suck, but if you have some time to think about it, look at the schedule and then think about the fact that Dak is gonna have to.
Dak is gonna be in shootouts.
Okay, well,
that secondary is still like you have Travion Diggs, who's like okay. I mean, he had the big rookie year. Then
but
since
he's
the
getting,
ACL, maybe he's coming back.
He's coming back from an injury, and
you got Bland, who's also coming back
older.
from an ACL. I think,
and it's a leg, right? So he's coming back.
Bland was really ultra good too that 1 year too. He followed up Diggs' year with leading the league in picks, I think.
I don't know,
but. Yeah, they still gave up a fuck ton of points, though. They're like ultra aggressive corners. They try to jump every route. That's why they get got so much, in my opinion. And it's hilarious. I love it.
yeah.
Peacock said, I'm scared of the Pickens bust that comes with the boom. Pause.
Yeah,
that's true too.
You only get like maybe 2 or 3 like I guess WR1 really finishes of the week from Jacoby.
Jacoby has a first name.
I think Pickens could do a little bit better with having CD on the other side of the field or even bunched together, and Dak being smart enough to kind of know when Pickens has a big advantage and to throw it to Pickens instead of forcing.
Dak is not the greatest sideline thrower. Am I saying that right?
But bunch formation and having Ferguson as a pass catching tight end, I can see him being able to.
I do like the weaponry they have all of a sudden on paper. You ain't lying, Lamb.
I don't think Dak has to throw it 180 times to.
The running backs are going to catch the ball.
As much as we want CD to get 180 targets, I don't think it's going to be necessary anymore.
160.
Hey, Myers had 3 top 10 finishes last year, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, he did. He finally broke the thou. You know, they put him on the 100 list this year.
Did they?
That's good.
Yeah,
for them.
They voted him in. I think we're in the 70s or 60s right now. He's up there somewhere.
Yeah, I think because he's a good.
He even threw a big long bomb touchdown to Thornton or to whatever his name was, Trey Tucker last year.
He came from Belichick, so he learned how to be a good blocking wide receiver. He was like
the black Julian Edelman for real because he could throw the ball too. He played QB in high school or whatever it was, just like Edelman played former QB.
Yes, I think that's probably something that Vegas does offer, huh? Something like that. Can we take bets on how many weeks before James Conner injury? That's coming from Clock.
Yeah,
that shit is funnier than a motherfucker, bro.
Right? Because
if you could hold on to the Benson, if
definitely gotta be
Benson's an expensive cuff.
It's a guarantee. It's just a matter of when, not if.
No, I'm with them.
I mean,
that's why I don't ever have James Conner in redraft. I'm like, I don't want this motherfucker to die on me when all the marbles are on all the fucking chips are on the table.
Is the ultra long shot when it comes to that. They're like, yeah, it's probably more likely he misses 12 games than 0. 0 is the long shot, bro.
Yeah, and you know what? If he could, as long as he's there for the playoffs, because when he's playing, he's ripping shit up.
Oh yeah,
he's ripping and running, catching the ball too. But he just dies at one point. I always say it. He beat cancer, and ever since he's been in the league, he's been beating the odds. Let's go.
Hey, Peacock said probably sooner on the Conner thing because he stayed healthy all last year.
Oh yeah, Yep. Only the bold would take 0 on that bet.
And now he's played. Oh, you know what though? I'll take the 0 on the bet because that motherfucker goddamn is gonna pay more. If I'm gambling, I'm gambling.
He's gonna sit. He won't go out for injury.
Oh, that'd be annoying.
That's how you would win.
It wouldn't be because of injury. They just sit him.
Yeah, but he's not designated for IR.
They're like, we're already mathematically eliminated. You don't want to get hurt. You're paid.
Yeah.
How old is he now?
30.
He's a 2018 guy.
right? He's got to be 30.
So he's up there with like Chubb and them.
Maybe he's 29. I think he's like 30.
Could be.
Maybe.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Dude, I was just thinking too. That's so impressive with Derrick Henry but he did have because Derrick Henry's a 2016 guy, but he didn't do anything for like until 2018 for real.
That's right.
He just kind of chilled there behind DeMarco Murray.
He did eventually start to gain that 3 down.
Well, it was 2018 because if you remember,
right with it.
so now this 2018, you have Matt LaFleur as the OC, and then you have what's his name, Mike Vrabel's first year. So they draft AJ Brown. No, they didn't draft. They didn't have AJ Brown yet. They brought in Dion Lewis. That's what they did, and they tried to go with Dion Lewis for like the first 4 or 5 weeks. Then Derrick Henry finally went crazy.
Yeah. And the rest is history.
Wrap.
Derrick Henry's going to go in the first round of these single QB drafts.
You think he's going to keep creeping up? I kind of like where he's been sitting.
Has he been like 13, 14 or what? Yeah, I like him at anywhere between.
He's been like 11, 12, 13, 14. I've seen him like go like in that range.
Yeah,
so he has crept up in that back of the first. CMC
10, 11,
the same
12.
thing. CMC the same thing. Like I've seen him go as high as 9, and I've seen him go at 11 and 12 and 13 and 14, and I've even seen him go at the 2-7 one time. Like okay, because it becomes interesting. Like how many people in that particular league are afraid of him dying on you, right? Because then he'll just keep falling. But I don't think I'll have too many CMC because I'm just targeting too many receivers in all those ranges where he's still going. You know what I mean? I'll take my luck with running backs later.
Say he fell to the 3rd round and you were able to take him like 40.
I'll take him
40th overall.
If I could take, word. Because then I'm still in range of good receivers I like. Yeah, but and that seems like more likely in a super flex. You know what I mean? But even then, like if Steamboat was watching this right now, he'd be like, "Shut the fuck up! You ain't taking no running backs early." Like I'm like, I never realized how much in the last 6-7 years I've been like a 0 running back guy.
Yeah,
and then let's say 5-6 years, I'm a 0 running back guy.
I think it's a little bit different now that Gibbs is proven to be.
You got the Gibbs and the Bijans of the world are catching the shit out of the ball too.
Yeah, he's arguably
they're essentially WR2/WR3s rolled into an RB1.
Yeah, 3 down back, not 3rd down, but like a 3 down back like Bijan is right up there. You know, they don't have to be the only guy taking reps. They're both of those running back rooms thrive off of having a second. Montgomery at times was what they were saying 1A, 1B.
They'll throw him the rock too. They're not tripping.
Bijan's always been the RB1 ever since he's been added to the team. But
okay.
Algiers not too bad.
Hold on. That first year Bijan, his rookie year, it was finicky as fuck because you had Tyler Albubu, who was a sophomore, just coming off of a thou wow, and like they were using both of them. It was annoying. It wasn't until that 2024, till last year for real.
But I don't know. I feel like the primary back argument.
It was Arthur Smith though. How about that? It was Arthur Smith that first year.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that really I want to say even like okay, what's your thoughts on Caleb Johnson going back to because Jaylen Warren low key might be the guy over there, bro, and we're not even like thinking about it.
Yeah, 100%. Warren.
But I love Caleb Johnson. He's a 3 down back.
I don't know if he has the stamina, but I think he has the game in him. And then Caleb Johnson.
We're gonna see it work. We're gonna see a timeshare for show.
If you're gonna compare Caleb Johnson to Najee, there's not a lot that's separating the.
Okay.
So
So
scheme wise,
they're not yeah, because
comfortable.
Caleb Johnson isn't explosive like Najee isn't explosive.
Yeah, but they're sometimes
They're
considered
all
more
around backs.
powerful. So explosive and powerful. They're
Explosive by definition when you look at advanced analytics, it's 10-yard plays or more, 10-yard plus plays or
right.
more, 10 yards or more. There you go.
Najee
They call that
Najee's
explosive plays.
kind of got the ability to go ahead and run the ball more than 20 times and do it again next week. You know, so those types of running backs, I actually have a hard time going down the rosters of some of these teams and confidently saying like, yeah, that guy right there, he would be able to do 17 games running the ball 20 plus times on average.
Yeah, so I'm going. Okay, I'm not mad at Caleb this year then in the redraft. To be honest,
Caleb doesn't have
he's
that
just a
type of
fucking
role. But
value.
I think he has that type of build where, okay, this guy can, you know,
Then I'll take Jalen Warren too.
give him a drive and let the rookie gain some momentum. And if he does, then maybe he can get the role of like a Najee. But right now, yeah, Warren, like you said, that's the guy to have that in that running back room right now.
Yeah, because if you want Caleb, we got to spend up higher. He's more expensive than Jalen too.
You think so? Is
Yeah.
that what you see? I would be
Yeah,
surprised.
Caleb goes once you get the Hendersons off the board. You know, it's all triggers.
Damn,
What's the
that's
wor-
funny. I don't know why everybody has all this faith in rookies right now, especially when you have a Jalen Warren, who's notoriously
How about this? Things might shake. Okay, when we're in training
a
camp
locker
and
room
you start
guy.
seeing, if we start seeing
Good
Jalen
at
Warren
football.
is with the ones, it's gonna drastically change the ADP for sure. You know what I mean? So this is
Yeah.
why training camp is fun because we get to see where some of these rookies start slotting in. Like his draft capital is decent enough that he could be running with the twos immediately, Caleb Johnson at least, and then if he works his way up to the ones. You know what I mean? I'm not going to be surprised, but they're not going to start him with the ones for sure. So watch right out the gate. They're like Jalen Warren's with the team ones, and they're going to you're going to see his ADP jump.
So the great thing about tuning into the GWN is that we're going to talk about this once they are on the field, and we're going to gauge the involvement in preseason, the news that ears drops, and we'll know better. We'll have a better answer on some of these receivers and running back like rooms once we get closer to that point right now. But right now, speculatively, I guess if you're in a redraft and then you want to take a shot at some of these guys, then cool. But for the most part, these two guys in Pittsburgh, you better feel like you're getting a deal. I wouldn't jump and grab the players based on the potential that there's too many unknowns in that room. Like, okay, who is what role and how often are we letting the other guy get involved?
You know what I've been thinking about a lot too is that what the Lions are going to look like. Because
you think it's going to be?
I know it's a different team, but look at the Eagles when they lost Shane Steichen and then Jonathan Gannon. That next year they got into the playoffs, but they were really shitty on offense. Like
do you think
all season, then they got beat by the Buccaneers that year.
Do you think Montgomery's role?
Yeah, I think that's the year that they went 0-6 in the last few games.
Yeah, and then Baker. And then, I remember I put the house on Tampa that game, on the Tampa money line, because I was just like, look, it's going to happen. And it did. That was a good one. But yeah.
Are you saying that like Montgomery turns into something more similar to what Algier provides for the Falcons?
No, I'm saying more like, okay, like, all right, are we going to get the St. Brown hyper volume or are we going to get Jameson Williams, like, all over the formation, or is he just going to be on the perimeter? Like, I don't know what to expect. And then, then the guy that they brought over, he's from the Sean Payton. He came from Sean Payton, but they all know each other. The Dan Campbell, he comes from that Sean Payton lineage. You know what I mean? So they just, he poached some of his guys, and so I don't really know what to expect from this guy.
Well, here's what I do. This is what I will expect out of Detroit, and that if Dan Campbell's offensive coordinator is refusing to get the running game involved, then he will push him aside and have the next man up, whether it be him or somebody else.
Facts. Oh, they're gonna run the ball like shit.
Run the ball, yeah.
That's their whole. That's been their identity. As much as they throw the ball, they're biting kneecaps off. He said it right from the beginning. Remember that?
Cannibalism at its finest.
That team in general, though, I do think that fantasy managers should consider most of the Lions' weapons as viable targets in your drafts.
Fuck it, I'm Sam Gang stacking them.
There's so many points and yards out there in that division because of the shootout potential and then the indoor games, and it just.
Last year,
nice
okay, that was a big deal last year. Last year he had, I think, 14 indoor games. This year
was that
he has,
Darnold?
I think 11, so it's not like a crazy drop off. But yeah, he definitely has some indoor outdoor splits. But unless he's in Cali outdoors where it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like, because that's, when you go back to golf with the Rams, he was okay outside.
Man, my favorite first round pick is Gibbs, bro.
Yeah. It is a very good pick. I think he's RB1.
You can't go wrong.
I have him as my RB1.
If I'm in the top 6, my favorite is if I can get Chase somehow in a super flex.
So here's a question for the panel, and then anybody in listening, I guess, if you want to gauge the way that I would draft Gibbs is if
Chase is gone.
No, because I'm still going Jefferson over Gibbs.
Okay.
So
Gibbs, obviously, if Chase is gone.
Yeah, I would have a hard time with the
Jefferson's gone.
Gibbs and CeeDee Lamb.
Ooh, I'm taking CeeDee.
I'm probably taking Gibbs.
Gibbs probably has more touchdowns than CeeDee, huh? Right out the gate, just like without even thinking about it. So you know what? You might be onto something there.
But I don't think how.
Who's more likely to hit for a dozen tuggies? Probably Gibbs, huh?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, damn, that's kind of tough there. You got me thinking now.
Yeah. Yeah, because you don't like to. You don't actually ever probably like getting RB1 overall.
Gibbs could hit for 2,000 all-purpose.
He did it last year. It was like 1,900 last year.
Yeah,
1,900 exactly. Yeah,
2,000. This is easy. Wow, he hit for 19. You said?
Yep.
I thought it was like 17 something. Fucking A, 19. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, and you could just tell the way that he runs with the ball in his hands.
It's his time to shine, dog. It's his time to shine. He had 14-12 rushing and 5-17 receiving with a 20-piece of McNuggets.
Yeah.
That's why he was the number 1 running back last year.
Fucking A.
Oh my mama, that dude is man. I need to share him in one of these redrafts, bro. No lie. 100%.
You got to cross your fingers if you're in the top 5. You got to be in the top 5.
Fuck, bro.
And probably top 3 to be safe because he might go number 2 overall after Chase.
Fuck, don't tell me that, dog.
It might be like that for real.
Fuck.
I mean, shit, he almost hit for 2,000 and he hit for a 20-piece McNugget.
Shit is crazy.
Damn.
And I want to say Bijan had 50 more combined touches and Saquon had 100 more.
I've been on Bijan over Gibbs' hype too, but I just never even bothered to look at Gibbs' numbers like that. I'm
Man,
too
that
busy
motherfucker-
trying
Well,
to
because
project
people are too enamored with Bijan still right now. Like Bijan,
but also too, it's like I love David Montgomery so much, and he exists, and I've been weighing too heavy on that. And we saw the last week 15, 16, 17, 18. So those last 4 games without Monty, you know, that's
Going
what
crazy.
that's what it should look like.
All right, Gibbs rushing had 414,
we just went over it.
517 rushing.
He,
Sorry,
I love his
total.
dyslexia. It's the
14, 12 in rushing, and then
There you go.
517 receiving.
almost 2,000 total,
Exactly.
but just short.
Just short.
best. 19. He done did it. Damn, I really smoked that whole joint already.
So he was
Yeah,
71
bro.
yards away.
I learned something today that the cannabis is a one of those called a drought friendly plant where
Yep.
you don't need to give it a whole bunch of water all the time, and
It just needs what it needs.
you know.
Hey, you know what, kiddo? So at my job, that's what they're transitioning to because of the drought. So they need to put them motherfucking plants in there too.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, as
See,
long
here's
as
the
we
thing,
got
too.
people.
That's why you
trimming
clip the
them,
leaves, though, too.
Yep, that's why we got to clip. You got to trim them
Because
and clip them.
because them leaves are gonna take all that water. You don't need them to take in all that water, so you cut all the extra miscellaneous leaves. You know what I mean?
Talk about it.
And there's no purpose. Like we don't really need mother plants like that.
You need
no
the
longer,
buds to get all the water and shit.
right? We don't need to like have a mother and clone her. And we got seeds everywhere. We just start fresh and have the best of the best.
Ugh. I'm gonna write a story about like this planet that
You
exploded.
know, homeless, when we be busting down they homeless camps, them motherfuckers be growing outdoor at they motherfucking camps.
Well, yeah, they clone them bitches.
They
You
don't
know
be
what I mean?
playing.
Hell yeah, they go okay. And they scour and they go, oh hell yeah, I got a seed in this pack.
You
like-
ain't lying. Go get a goddamn seat because see that's the thing too. Is like man, that's how the strain wars became about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
With the seeds?
Yeah. Now we're in genetic wars now.
Yeah, but it's got to
We're in
breed.
genetic wars
So
where it's
sometimes,
like, oh, okay, so what's the genetics in this one? And it'd be like 5-6 different strains in this motherfucker. You're like, oh shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like that finally. That finally. It's a whole recipe right there. You know what I mean? Yeah, I wish I had that finally right now. Or maybe not wish.
Scientific shit.
Yeah, real scientifical.
What is that?
Astronomical, let's play some dominoes.
yeah, to be
Oh, I
honest.
know they want drama though.
Hey, Big Bro Clock said, my wide receiver predictive model I created, my own explosive score. Oh, that's federal because
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, on the
So, like,
fucking on the
10
fucking
yards,
it
what's
does
the name of
matter.
the shit that I use? Player profile. They have
Yeah,
a
20
explosive
plus.
rating.
Is it 20 plus in the NFL? The actual because I know they keep a stat.
Mm-hmm.
Explosive rating is this. What's the spark rating?
So
Art,
on the player profile, their definition of
What does
explosive
that mean?
explosive play rating is a comprehensive rating of players' explosiveness, factoring in play efficiency and total volume of explosive plays created. EPX is scaled, so 100 is league average at each position and blends passing, rushing, and receiving according to each player's usage. Pass plays over 20 yards or rush plays over 10 yards are considered explosive.
See, there you go. That's what I was talking about with the explosive rating for the running backs is 10 yards. Oh, okay, but 20 yards for the explosive rating for receivers. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
fucking smart.
So that's why Brock Purdy is not a bad quarterback for receivers. If they could ever get Pearsall and Ayuk
The
and
Brock says.
Wanaman and
I love Ricky Pearsall this year, bro. I'm starting every day. I keep asking other people's opinions too, just to know, just like people that I respect their opinions, and they're all on kind of the same page I am.
Kittle
He's gonna be a
still
value.
Kittle still exists too. I mean,
He
that whole
does. That's
team
the
right
thing. That's the
now
thing that
with
kills me
McCaffrey healthy.
with my Ricky take.
Purdy's going to be an ultra value at quarterback.
Yeah, just fuck it. Just have the cake. Fuck the icing.
Talk about it.
You have the cake. You just have the Brock. You got it. You're connected to all of it.
Yeah, I'd much rather wait and grab Brock.
We were
before
just
I
talking
would
about that.
get
What
Herbert.
show was that, JD? We were just talking about like when CMC's healthy, the Brock is the dude.
Was it Stay Tuned?
I think it was.
It might even have been last night on the Playmakers. When we were talking about like Jordan Love, we were talking. Oh, it might have been Stay Tuned because we're talking about Jordan Love and Brock. How it's only a year. We're only 2 seasons removed. We're only a season removed from them being QB 4 and 5 or some shit.
Oh yeah. I want to say that was like last night or the Tuesday show.
I was on the stream
Morning Tuesday show. That was real recent that you were saying that.
I think it might be Tuesday.
I was like, oh shit, because they are values. I mean,
I forgot that Brock finished that high. Him and Love. Oh my mom.
The Brock is definitely going to be the value. Like I'm not really fucking with Jordan Love. Josh Jacobs is the GOAT.
Yeah, because the receivers that are going to be available, like potentially Drake London's, it's super flexes.
Yeah.
So I probably want a Drake London over Jordan.
Yeah, because at that point, I'll just wait on a QB. I'd rather be higher end at the skill positions, and I'll go cheaper on the QB. Fuck it.
It looked like we got a fantasy question from a first timer, man. Shout out to Jake Wilson for pulling up on us today,
Jake
man.
Nelson? Nice to meet you.
Jake said, is Bryce Young a sneaky top 15 QB in fantasy this year?
I love him a fuck ton in Superflex. But yeah, I mean, if you're gonna even in a single QB, if you're just gonna wait, you know what I mean? Especially in a deeper single QB league, because otherwise, if it's like a 12 team, he's like a streaming option. You're gonna get your hands on a better QB, and you could house a second QB, maybe a Bryce Young. But if you're in like a 14 team single QB or something like that, yeah, I love the ideas of a Bryce Young. That's why I even said in the super flex, man, we get in the super flex, we get him as a QB3, or if you really wait and you get him as your QB2, I'm not mad at that.
Yeah, I'm not mad at the super flex waiting on him to be a QB2 for sure, bro.
Yeah.
100%. The way he looked at the end of the year after getting benched, bro was on, he's on fire. 100%.
He's on fire.
And they invested in him, bro. 100%, man. They want the young boy to succeed.
My argument is if you're predicting top end QB2 out of Bryce Young as a sneaky, oh my God, I can't believe it, he did it, then I would just go straight to Bo Nix. Whenever you start to see the quarterbacks around where Bo Nix is currently valued, when he's available.
Bo Nix is going before the Brock.
Yeah, when we just did the last mock draft we did, Peacock took Bo Nix and Baker back to back in the second and third round, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say Bo Nix is going up there with the echelon. You gotta remember he almost rushed for 500 yards last year. That's crazy. People love it. People aren't gonna get off that.
Yeah.
And I'm surprised that Baker fell that far, but maybe it's because it's
facts
dynasty. But
no, we was just doing a mock. We was just doing a mock draft, fucking around.
Yeah. But either way, both of those guys are nice examples of quarterbacks that if you're relying on a quarterback to a high end QB2 finish from your quarterback position, then I'm not letting Bo Nix and Baker Mayfield and those types of quarterbacks slip and miss out on those.
How many touchdowns? Let's look at Bryce.
I can confidently say that's like you want to do a little bit better than QB 15, in my opinion.
I was about to say, because let's just ballpark this. If he's 4,000 yards passing and like 18 passing tugs, that's probably like not 15
No,
Maybe the yards will get him up around.
we're
that
talking like 9, 8, 9. The ceiling is high for the two quarterbacks that I've mentioned over Bryce
Oh,
Young.
I thought you were talking about Bryce
Oh,
Young.
yeah,
I'm
for
talking about
sure.
Bryce
Bryce
Young.
Young,
Yeah, I
he
got
ain't
it.
really getting. That's why I like the guys that if you wanna build your team around a quarterback that finishes as a QB2, high end QB2, I would just take the guy that you're confident that has a
I would
floor
take Dak.
QB2.
I'll just take Dak in that range.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm
Dak,
definitely taking Dak over Bryce
Yeah,
Young.
like
That's
Yeah.
fact.
Stafford.
100%.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know, like I think, but if you're in a deeper league and it happens to fall that way, I'd even take JJ over Bryce Young. I'll roll the dice that way. I'm just, you know what I mean? What I expect from Bryce Young is probably going to be more stable floor and not as much ceiling. You know what I mean? So yeah, ultimately to answer, we took the long route. To answer the question, I think like
Yeah.
his ceiling is QB 15, 16 maybe. That's his ceiling.
Yeah.
Because I think they're going to get a fuck ton of rushing touchdowns too. You know what I mean? Like they're just going to pound it in there with Chuba and company as much as possible.
Yeah.
Hey, big bro Jake said, appreciate it, fellas. Last question. Y'all taking Drake London or the Scottish Lad? Both going near each other.
We're going Drizzy all day.
Yeah.
London Bridges, baby.
They're,
Yeah, the Scottish lad, or we're talking about the laddie, McConkey.
Yeah, Lottie
he's talking
McConkey.
about
Oh yeah, I'll take
Yeah.
London. I'm taking London still.
No, I'm going Lottie.
I'm going with the laddie.
Give me the laddie.
I'll go.
That packs up made me change to the lad.
I'll go London.
McConkey.
strictly
Nah, you know what? I'm
on-
still going London.
He didn't elaborate on points and all that stuff, so I'll just value touchdowns and I think
I would imagine we're talking PPR action here too.
maybe
Because here's the thing, McConkey is a guy. I feel like he's like the white Keenan Allen 3.0. Like that's how I view him. And then there's London who could hit for a top 6 finish. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
London, if London could hit for 14 to 1600 yards receiving as a ceiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he should get the pepper too.
But
Just
we
keep the coverage.
Bogey, we lost that boat. So
It's all good.
if
I
you're
like
going off the pan,
that's why you get the playmakers.
yeah.
You get the
And the
playmakers.
panel is
we're gonna
usually
get-
right.
We got several different opinions.
Collectively, we do think that we have a shot of giving you the best advice.
Talk about it, bruh. Shout out to Jake, man. Good looking for pulling up on us this morning, big bro. Hopefully you lock in with us, man, because once the season kick up, man, we, Sundays we getting it in, Thursday nights we getting it in, Monday nights we getting it in. We do multiple regular shows for waiver wire, you know what I mean? Multiple shows during the season, man. We be kicking it on this motherfucker for good looking for pulling up, big bro.
Yeah. Shout out to you for staying active early.
100%.
That's how you get that advantage. Luck is really, it does exist, but I've been in so many leagues over the years, and it's consistently the best man won, and that's how it is in these competitive leagues. Every once in a while, somebody will sneak in and get that lucky playoff run, and I may have been a manager that's had a playoff like that. Maybe not winning, but I think I've had one team. No, yeah, actually last season I had a team that squeaked in with like almost a 500 record, and I was like, this team's not that good. But I set up the best lineups that I could, and turns out I win the league. I'm like, okay, well.
Talk about it.
But yeah, in terms of a season long to get to the playoffs, I like London. It's the touchdown upside. The chemistry that lad has with Herbert, can't argue it. But he does play the slot, so little less upside on the touchdowns, I think.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that. Them is facts.
Yeah.
What else we got?
I know I got a lot of trade offers, and I've looked at them. It's hard for me to come to a conclusion on where I value some of my players, and primarily it's my team. I know they're not all perfect, and I could improve my team by making some moves, but at the moment it's there's too many question marks, and I'd like to see some questions answered before I start valuing some of the uh, middle round guys that are on my dynasties. But yeah, I I just want to let everybody know that if you're sending me offers and I'm not wheeling and dealing, and I didn't close it, if you want, just leave it open. And I promise I'm not a guy that's gonna take advantage of you if somebody gets hurt or whatever. I know that I would never live it down because of the fact that I get to talk to you guys so often. It would be ridiculous for me to do that to a league. So I wouldn't operate like that. But some of these guys that I have are there's too many questions that I have that I just need some answers just on my end. On your roster, there's plenty of guys that I would wheel and deal with, but the value is just speculative. I want some more concrete answers with some of these guys.
Hey, Carl said if Baker was out for the season, would you have more faith in Kyle Trask or Bryce Young?
Shout out to Bryce Young, man. I really did see the improvement, just like most of the audience, if they were paying attention. Yeah, the Panthers were really competitive. They lost a lot. Don't get me wrong, but I want to say sometimes they would get into the fourth quarter and it would be like a one-score game, and that was probably more often than not. And that doesn't mean the team was good. I'm not saying that they were good or they're ready to make that real big jump to being a NFC champion or anything, but I still think that the fight in them as a unit is intriguing, and if this addition wide receiver Tet, if Tet can be anything like how he is occasionally at Arizona, I'll say that Bryce Young has that upside of how we were talking about QB2, like the top end QB2s. Almost borderline QB1s, but not quite because there's other guys that just play better. But in the Superflex, Bryce Young, I'd be fine with that because you're getting them at a deal. Right.
That's facts. How you feel about Jake's? Jake got a personal bet going with one of his peoples that the Panthers has a better record than the Patriots. What y'all think?
I'm going Patriots.
Yeah, that defense.
Mike Vrabel.
I'm
What's the
gonna go
schedule?
with
Actually, let's look at the schedule.
I'm gonna go with the quarterback play and the receiver. Sorry,
Drake May.
Mike Vrabel is a winner, bro.
Hey,
remember, we're only like 2 seasons.
I'm not knocking Bryce Young and the Carolina
Panthers,
Panthers, but I just have a little more faith in the Patriots.
I think they could be a wild card.
And then Jake said Carolina took both Super Bowl teams to the wire towards the end of the year.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. They were very competitive. Actually,
there was a stretch that they were beating anybody.
And a big part of that was the run game.
What do you think the Panthers get 8 wins? Do you think they get 8 wins? Evan, what are you thinking here?
No. Oh, this season. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
No. I think
See what I'm saying?
I got them at maybe.
I think Vrabel
6.
just being able to Vrabel's gonna be able to get that defense clicking, bro. And like just depending on the
Oh,
schedule, they might be able to rattle off like 6 wins.
Vegas
I
has
think
the
they might
Patriots at
push.
8.5.
They might push here, bro.
My bad. I thought you said. I don't know why I was thinking Panthers. I had 6 wins for the Panthers. You know, I was being like generous.
Yeah, and that was me being generous with New England too. I'm giving them 6 wins. I think they could push.
Yeah, I think New
Hey,
England-
Peacock got the odds up right now.
we can get 7. I think it would be at 7.5 for me. So
It's 8.5. Vegas has 8.5 for New
8.5.
England and 7.5 for Carolina.
Oh, we're gonna take the under in Vegas.
So we're
New England. Actually, shit, man. 8.5. Oh, they
I think it's more likely
bet
the
that under,
Patriots
bro.
do that than
I like that
the
New England
Panthers.
under.
Yeah, I'm taking the Patriots over the Panthers on those bets. I don't think the Panthers are going to win 7 times. Maybe, but jeez. I just don't see it.
We should look at the schedule. What's the Patriots schedule look like?
The Patriots.
Well, it's a last place schedule.
Yeah, but they're still playing. They still play the Dolphins twice, which I think they could split with, maybe even beat twice. They probably could beat the Jets twice. Then they probably lose twice to the Bills, right? That's 4 wins right there.
All right, I have the schedule right in front of me.
Go ahead, rattle it off.
All right, you have. Let's see. They start off against the Raiders
What?
at home. Then
Okay.
they go to Miami.
Hold on. The Raiders. Who do you think?
Raiders.
Patriots.
Raiders.
Okay. Week 2.
Then they got at Miami, which is always a tough place to play.
Okay, listen. They're beating Miami.
Then they face Pittsburgh week 3 at home.
They lose to Pittsburgh.
Then they face week 4.
Okay, hold on, Peter. You like them to win Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Okay, they win in Pittsburgh. Okay,
Carolina at home.
So that's 2 wins.
Buffalo,
where are we, week 4 now?
Buffalo,
After the Steelers.
week 5.
Okay, week 5.
At Buffalo.
Yeah.
Then they're at the Saints week 6.
W.
At Tennessee Titans week 7.
W. Revenge game.
Then
Revenge game, Mike Vrabel.
Then they're at home week 8 to Cleveland.
W. Okay,
Then
1, 2,
they're
3. That's 7. Okay, we got them at 6 wins so far.
Yeah.
Then
how
they
many
go.
losses?
Then they have.
I think
the
this is the
Falcons.
winning team so far.
Bro, I'm
Then
taking
they
the
have the
Patriots at the
Falcons.
over. They play the
Falcons, we
Giants.
got-
They play the.
Oh my God, we're going over.
Yeah.
They play the Giants. They play the Jets 2 more
That's what I'm
times. Yeah,
saying.
give me the Patriots over.
I'm doing both of these bets actually. I'm going Panthers under and Patriots over. I'm taking both of these bets.
Okay, someone write that down in Vegas. Someone write that down for Vegas.
I'll do it right now. What are we doing here?
We're taking
We're
the under
gonna
on the
ignorantly bet a bunch of
the
these
over
all
on the-
out there. Like we
So
could all
under
throw
on the
$5
Panthers?
or something. Just
Yeah, whatever.
Fucking gang bets.
Yeah, whatever it is, 6.5, 7.5, whatever they were saying, all that stuff doesn't matter to me. I just
And what, over on the path?
Because I like Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel's one of those motherfuckers, like, you know what I mean? Like, he'll like take a place of like one of his linebackers if they're hurt. Like, fuck it, let me get in there.
Yup.
And you got Josh McDaniels there too, who's gonna have that. I mean, even in rookie year, Mac Jones with the only year he had with Josh McDaniels, he almost threw for 4,000. Like they had him running around with his legs too. So, you know, we've seen Josh McDaniels be able to open different playbooks. You know, he had a mobile playbook when they were like, oh, what are they doing with Cam Newton? Oh, he had Tim Tebow before. You know what I mean? Like he has different playbooks he can open up. You know what I mean? So with Drake May, it's gonna be fun because Drake May can actually sling it too.
Yeah, Big Bro said he
Man,
going
I want him to
to
get
Boston
Terry
for that
McLaurin,
game.
What was that? My bad, Jake.
Jake said he going to Boston for that game. Week
Okay,
4.
word. Yeah, Jake. Hey, babe, but we you're gonna fit right in here over here, bro. Pause. You know what I mean? Be sure to sub up to wherever you found us at. You know what I mean? Because we are multi-streaming to multiple platforms. You know what I mean? But yeah, we are the Gen Wealth Net, the heart to start. the Neon Peacock. We're all of it. Let's go.
These are all 4 QR codes for where we multi-streaming from, big bro. 100%, man. You can lock in. Good looking, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We also got to fly. If you know what I'm saying, if you want to check out our sponsor, Neon Peacock merch.com, we got a $12 t-shirt sale on all our classic and regular style t-shirts. Let's go.
Man.
Bro said he subbed up too, man. Appreciate you,
appreciate
big
you.
Hey,
yeah, man, fire away, man. If you got more questions, man, we rocking for the duration.
While we got him paying attention, let's throw the advertisement. Hit the drop.
Run that promo.
Oh, now, damn good idea.
Yes, indeed.
Carl says he has the Pats at 4-13 or 5-12 if they beat Tennessee.
Okay, word.
I think their defense has really improved. I don't know why I like their.
They brought in Spillane. We love old Bob Spillane. Right?
There's a lot of additions that.
I told my buddies I see.
They brought in my man Harold Landry. He's a Mike Vrabel guy. He drafted him to the Titans, and Harold Landry was firing right out the gate, but then he tore his ACL, and then when he came back, he was tearing shit up again. So I'm glad to see him back with Vrabel over there in a much needed spot. Remember, Matthew Judon was filling that spot for a couple years there.
Yeah,
way better than Matt Judon.
Hey, Jake said, even though y'all wrong with the Panthers, sleepers will be woken this year. Talk about it, man. Talk your shit, man.
Hey, Jake's going to hold us to that. This year, we're going to be on Panthers watch all year.
Come on now.
Okay, what's the Panthers schedule? Let's go through the Panthers schedule real quick.
Hey, Jake, shout out to the Panthers, man. Shaq Thompson from my home city, man, 100%, man.
Yeah, Sacramento
stand up.
All right, I have the Carolina Panthers right in front of me.
Okay, go ahead. Fire that thing up.
All right. Their first 2 games are away. At Jacksonville, at Arizona.
Okay, 2-0. Dubs.
They're winning both of those.
Dubs.
Then they go on the road and face Atlanta. No, sorry, at home. At our home, sorry, my apologies. They're home.
You know what's crazy? When they went on the ultimate road last year across seas, that was when they kind of started their little streak. So I think they're going to be a road warrior team this year. Who's week 3 again?
Week 3 is at home to Atlanta.
Oh, okay. They dropped one.
Peacock's got it up right now.
Okay, so they starting off 2-1 according to me. What say y'all, Atlanta?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
Division games is tough.
Yeah, division is really tough because
I'll say they split. I'll say they go on the road and beat Atlanta though later on in the schedule. I'm gonna have them split with Atlanta in my version.
And then they got New England away week 4.
And Jake just said the same thing you said last night, Bogey. They got a good O-line. Well, he said they got a top-paid O-line. Got some good rookies from the draft for defense. Top D lineman back to Bruce. More confident with the new WR1.
Yeah, year two in the system is big too. Continuity is very important. Yeah, I always give it up for Carolina for the most part. Hey, I'm just like, this is why we're going through the schedules. We get a real gauge here. Okay, who we got? What was it, 4 now?
Hey, you could literally take that sentence and turn it from Carolina to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
You could. There's a lot to compare.
There's parallels here,
similar for me. What separates the Falcons from the Panthers right now. Why I think the Falcons are
It's the coaching, Vinny.
yeah, they know that there's open division to be had, and I feel like they're going to be better prepared at.
Is it the Bucks? Is it just the Bucks division to lose? It is.
Yeah,
open,
it is.
in
But
my opinion. I'm with you. But most people are just gonna be like, it's the Bucks to lose.
I'm not ready to
I wouldn't
declare
agree with
them
that, Bogey, because one of your main points about the Bucks and Baker doing so much is because of they secondary. Is they secondary shored up? Is the front seven shored up in Tampa?
No,
I mean, they brought in Hassan
they're
Reddick.
getting.
They have they let go of. I guess it's just Hassan Reddick, Logan Hall. They have the rookie David Walker up front. Their DTs are still good. They have my man from shout out to the South Bay, Mopitas, Vita Vea. Then they got the Cansey in year 2. He was kind of nasty last year. And then their linebackers are all sus too, though. But they have some guys that can step up, like Dennis. Dennis can step up.
But the defensive backs, they could get burnt. They're susceptible
you have
to giving
Winfield
up.
back and paired up with it's Winfield, Jordan. It's Winfield, Jordan. What's the other guy? Whitehead, and then they have the nickel, this nickel / linebacker, Tyke.
Well, you're talking about the middle of the field.
Tyke Smith.
The number one receiver.
If they're corners, I couldn't tell you one corner they have. Right?
The number one receivers eat against the Tampa Bay Bucks
all the time.
And
that was the big Slick Rick outing last year.
So
everyone
they got a weakness.
That's why that's probably it correlated with Baker throwing a fuck ton, and this was the last 2 years theme. Their safeties are gonna kill it, but then like their corners, they give it up. Like I couldn't even tell you who their corners are right now. I know they drafted one. Like who are their corners right now?
Carl said New England 6-2 after 8 games. Okay,
he's a hater.
He said after 8 games. That was pretty much where we had it.
No, but he's
laughing at it. He don't think that shit gonna happen.
Yeah, because he got him as a 4-win team on the season.
I'm betting the over.
Nah, I like Drake May, and I like that defense a lot.
That fucking schedule is nasty soft, bruh. I didn't realize that, bro. I'm going over on it. Carl is a gambling man too. That's why. Yeah. That's why he's like, ha, rookie gamblers.
Yeah. So
Baker is where he is because the Panthers head coach is undefeated.
Yeah, Baker definitely got his resurgence with Canales, and then after Canales got his gig, they brought in
Cohen,
and now Liam Cohen's getting his gig elsewhere, and they're hired from within again, or not with again. They're hiring from within this time, so we'll see. You know what I mean? I still think that defense is going to give up mad booty,
and every quarterback's allowed to have a bad game, and I do know that we had some bad ones from Baker, but he also had those typical, like, in the season, still finished as a QB1,
I want to say that he averaged 20 points per game. I want to say Baker averaged at least 20 points per game, dog.
NFC South, you're like, I hate Baker.
Baker was like, I'm gonna go over there where Brady left.
Hey, I can't stand the Baker slander, bro. Oh my
Me neither. No, I love Baker. But I've always loved Baker. Even with the Browns, I couldn't stand it when they had Stefanski. I was like, oh, they're gonna make him a play. Actually, I'm lying. I remember this. Check this out, JD. Remember when we always did bold prediction episodes? There was one you had influenced one of my bold predictions because you were highlighting all the different QBs that were in the the Shanahan like thumbprint, like the Shanahan coaching tree, all the MVPs they've produced from Matt Ryan to with Matt LaFleur with Aaron Rodgers a few times over. So then one of my bold predictions that year, I was like, Stefanski's part of that tree, Baker Mayfield, and then he got the fucking collarbone that year or whatever it was.
Oh shit!
Where they had to duct tape his shoulder or whatever the fuck. Remember that?
Come on now.
It was the year after he just got into the playoffs and beat the Steelers too. Baker used to sling it till he got Stefanski, and then they was like, all right, we're gonna run even more.
I got Aaron Rodgers both years. He fucked his shoulder up.
2013.
I like the
and
way that this
2017.
graphic is. This graphic is nice. The two
Was
colors.
that 2017 or 16 for
Yeah.
the second Aaron Rodgers year?
Fuck, I forgot. 15 or 16, I think.
Can't believe we're gonna get 2 buys pretty soon.
I mean,
20
it's
game
seems to
schedule,
be-
That's
huh,
gonna be
big bro?
really interesting for our fantasy teams having players that have 2 buys.
I love it actually because I like when things get more complicated because then you start seeing the ones they go, I don't even like it like this, and those guys are gonna die.
You know what's
You know
gonna
what I mean?
happen? You're gonna be like, God damn it, Gibbs is sitting with fucking London, and then fucking all of a sudden Gibbs is sitting with goddamn.
Hey, I don't. Okay, do you ever
Puka.
draft and redraft looking at bye weeks? I don't
in
ever
the
look
same
at fucking
season.
bye weeks.
That's what's gonna suck. Is
You're gonna have 2 bye weeks of this motherfucker now. You know what I mean?
I guess.
Hey, we got a bunch of week 14. I
that-
think the Niners got a week 14 bye week this year, right?
check
Yep,
this out. Does
they
that
do.
It's like
elevate-
this suck. The week 14 buys suck in a week 15 playoff era.
Yeah, that shit is terrible, bro. You
I
ain't
don't know,
lying.
but does the extra buy does that elevate the potential of having too many players on your on buy on your team during the draft?
I mean,
does that become an
people got to
actual-
start expanding benches at that point.
I know a lot
You
of
what I
people
mean?
already have that as a philosophy where they won't draft a bunch of players that are on the same bye week, right? So
Those are stupid
I
people.
gotta imagine that there's got to be a little bit more.
Those people estupido. You know
Yeah,
what I would do?
I think so
I would
too,
even go
but
as far
when
as
you get
drafting
two of
all
them-
players that have the same bye weeks. That way, I can just get it all out the way.
But then there would be 2 weeks that they would just
Fuck
You know-
it. But see, that's the thing too. Is are we gonna have a standard? Are we gonna have a standard as far as weeks between bye weeks? So, because now that if we're going to get into the realm of having 2 bye weeks, are we going to get it to be like, all right, it needs to be within 5 weeks distance within each other,
well
right?
That's
Because what if
advantage-
your team you have an early bye week, then you have a very late one, right?
That's
You
the
know what I mean?
advantage you
And
weigh
the
with
closest
a,
it could be is 5 weeks within a time. So
a
then you'd
more
have the shitty teams
well-rounded-
would always be like, you'd have like the Chargers or the Jets. Or I guess the Chargers are better now, but the Jets would be like a team that for sure would be like, all right, they have their fucking, they have a Thursday night game, then they go on their bye week, and then they fucking come back for 5 weeks and have a bye week. The traveling teams, the traveling teams, they even stopped giving. We're about 4 years now where they stopped giving the London teams an immediate bye week after. They're like, "Fuck you, you're going back to America right away."
yeah.
You know what I mean? They're not. They've been changing. It's a work in progress.
Maybe
But
that's
when
maybe
you
that's
add
a power
week
move.
of football. So in this case, we're gonna have 20 weeks of football if you have 2 bye weeks, right? We have one right now in a 17-week season. We have 1 bye week and we have 18 weeks of football, right? So we're gonna get 20 weeks, right? If you're gonna add an extra bye week, so you're adding 2 more additional weeks of football. Every time you add a week of football, it's billions of dollars.
Oh, for sure.
Billions. Billions.
Yeah, I'm not
So
blaming them for
they're
doing
gonna
it.
Hey,
add
what
this
do you think comes first? Adding more teams or the 20-game schedule?
20 games.
I think the 20-game schedule.
Yeah, the adding more teams thing.
That's more
is,
complicated. You got
Because
to
like, okay,
You
we
gotta
got this-
realign
okay,
divisions.
what
you got to
markets
do
where are we gonna go? Like, are we gonna give Nebraska their very first team ever?
Year, I think.
Like, where would we add these? Are we gonna give Hawaii a team? Like, where would we add these teams? London, obviously, the Jags. Where you gonna maybe you move the Jags to London and you add in a new Florida team. You know, like I'm you know, because the math has to math, right? What do you got to add? You got to add 2, then, right? One on each conference.
Yeah,
I don't know how that works. I think 32
I-
is nice
I
and
think-
snug.
I think there's not enough quarterbacks to
Facts.
justify.
They say if they want to expand, it's going to be to Europe, though. Those teams will go to Europe.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So you have a London
Yeah.
team.
They talked about London.
Well, you would have
Mexico City.
you would have an NFC and an AFC London team or Europe team.
So
you know-
we take
Okay,
the
here's
Cardinals,
the team.
the
They
Chargers,
announced-
the Jaguars, and then
It's funny because they're so gonna do the Jaguars.
But there's 3 places in the United States.
Hey, Khan would do that too. That owner is about like being the guy somewhere.
Yeah.
It's San Antonio,
Chargers
St. Louis, and Portland are the 3 areas they want to go to.
Ooh, go back to St. Louis.
Nah.
Portland is interesting. Portland's interesting because then now you could have more West Coast bound travels. That we're all about that in the NFL.
Are they talking about Portland, Maine? No, I think they're talking about Portland, Maine.
Maine?
Not Portland, Oregon.
Isn't there more people in Los Angeles?
I would think it'd be better in Oregon, but don't you have the? I don't know. But
San Antonio seems more realistic.
Yeah,
even though the Texas team.
I guess that doesn't. But Green Bay has a history, so I find it hard to believe that Maine would ever sustain an NFL team. But Europe, I think that we should downsize. We should take 4 teams: Cardinals, Chargers, Jaguars.
Take your Jets; it might be easier.
And then
include your fucking Jets.
Let's see, who else would be a candidate? It's hard to say. Maybe take those 3 and turn them into one team. That works out. You eliminate 2 teams and then you retain 1. So that gives you an even number. So you take those 3 organizations and you do an open draft, and then that'll be the new team, and then everybody else will be.
And then David Carr tells everyone how it didn't work out for him.
But for us as fans, we'd probably rather not watch.
That's how it worked out for David, for the Texans, though, right? Like the way you're kind of breaking it down when they brought in the Texans. Because okay, how about this? So they bring in Carolina. Okay, they go from the Oilers to like the semi-Browns, or right? No, Oilers, the Tennessee Titans. Then the semi-Browns turn into the Ravens.
Here's
then they bring back the Browns.
Arizona, that stadium goes.
They also hold on, and then the Jags. When the Jags come in the game, the Panthers were in like '96, right?
Yeah,
something like that.
I don't remember how it works.
But I remember it was This is why I remember this. The Panthers were the ones to knock out Troy Aikman out of the playoffs. You're done forever.
I wanna get some momentum on this. Let's downsize the NFL. Let's take the Cardinals, Jaguars, Chargers. Destroy all 3 teams.
They're not
turn them into a European.
They're gonna take the Chargers. Take your fucking lonely Jets someplace and shove it up your candy ass.
Get rid of the Chargers.
They'll put the Cardinals organization out of its misery with the worst record, and this is comparing even the.
Why are they taking a team from one of the largest markets? I don't.
No, I want the Brownies.
A large market for football.
I want the Brownies in the NFL forever.
The Raiders.
I want them to be the actual.
The Raiders are the only football team they give a fuck about.
That's what I like. But
and they
get rid of those 3 teams that I mentioned, and then turn them into the freaking European club football, whatever the fuck that they think that they could do. Yeah.
Hey, those
that's
games
my idea.
Though, I ain't gonna lie.
That way we can eliminate some of these weaker quarterbacks. I don't think we need to have so many mediocre quarterbacks. Because we're talking about Joe Flacco starting in the NFL still. Like, come on, man.
God bless Flacco. Give life to our Jared Judys and our goddamn fucking our Jerry Judys. Who else we got over there? Cedric Tillmans. Come on. Oh, the Njokus.
I could see
They're
Tillman
like
getting
fantasy
traded.
gold because they go so late.
Yeah.
We need Wacko in there.
So out of those 3 teams, we know Herbert will be the quarterback, right? He's going to beat out Murray, and he's going to beat out Trevor Lawrence. Are we on green? All right, let's build this European team. Does that sound fun?
Let's
Come
do
on,
it.
Lee,
Fuck it.
you
This is so
you
shitty, but I
interested?
love it.
Tear apart
No.
your Chargers and
Nope.
start building a new roster with the
I know I'm a
Jaguars and the
I
Cardinals?
know I'm a dual citizen, but I ain't welcoming enough fucking shit. Get that fucking shit out of here.
No. Because your dual citizenship makes you are the representative. You are the ear across the pond now.
I know. I have
You're the
ears on
bloat
both
ear.
sides of the pond.
The ear bloat.
Yeah.
Okay. Justin Herbert starting for the bloats.
True or false? Or does Kyler Murray or Trevor Lawrence win the quarterback battle? It's got to be Herbert. That's got to be easy.
Herbert
maybe-
totally beats out Lawrence and Kyler Murray.
Yeah, not even. There's no doubt in my mind.
Oh, we got the lad. He's over there. Oh, fuck it. They're the Scotland.
We
they're
got
in
Brian
Scotland.
Thomas
Fuck
Jr.
it.
We got Lad McConkey on
the
same
Scottish
team,
Chargers.
bro.
The Scotland Chargers.
With the fucking sorry ass Marvin Harrison.
He's as close to
Bro,
Anglo-Saxon
this team is
history
actually
as
pretty
possible.
legit, right? We got to destroy those three teams and make them one good team.
Okay.
And did you just hear
we're
those
just cutting
names?
the rest of them?
That's a nice little start. I think we can do
So we
this.
got the lad and Brian Thomas. What?
Yeah.
We got the lad and BTJ. Justin Herbert's throwing the ball.
We got
We got the
Omari
Chargers
and-
offensive line. Phenomenal.
Yeah.
Right?
I'm sure.
Ooh,
I'm sure.
we can string together a good. Okay, we got Ola Kuhn and Henley. Right? The
Yeah.
black Josh Allen and Khalil Mack. Fuck it. What was his name? He was a first rounder over.
Travion, right?
Yes,
Trayvon Walker.
Walker. There you go. Boom. We got TW. So we got a nasty rotation because Khalil Mack's only in there on like the important third downs and shit, third and longs and shit, things of that nature. Our secondary is pretty nasty too because we got Derwin. Are we only? We also have the Cardinals in there too. Shit, we got Derwin and Buddha now. Oh, and they got Josh Sweat too. Okay, see, look, we got
Hampton
those
and
three
Benson.
teams together.
You got Hampton and Benson as the running backs.
We got Hampton and Benson for the future.
And then maybe Connor is like the starter, but I don't know.
I mean, we got Connor, and then we got Bigsby is the Connor spare tire.
Yeah, you don't like Etienne at all?
No,
Anywhere?
Etienne, he'll be the Etienne. Then you got Benson behind Etienne.
Yeah.
So it'll be Connor and Etienne as the 1-2.
And then we got the great McBride at tight end.
There it is.
This team is legit as
With
fuck,
Greg
bro.
Roman as the OC. Let's go.
This is an amazing team.
If only the NFL would downsize.
Those are the three best teams to work with.
You know, it's funny.
Well,
they
let's
got
just
shitty
throw
at
your
corner-
Jets
they're
in
shitty
there
at
and make it a
cornerback all the
fourth.
way around this team. This team sucks
He
at
can only
quarterback.
take so much before he can bring out the Jets.
I swear to
Hey,
God, I'm gonna
You know
shit
what's
all
funny,
over the
bro?
Jets this year. It's
I
not gonna
live
be
in the
fun.
OC where like the Chargers should have some sort of like presence, and
New
I
York
run
is-
into
they're
more.
not
Jets
removing the
fans
Jets
here
from New
than
York.
See Chargers fans, and I'm not like that's not even cap.
Kid enjoys this shit.
Remember,
They'll
for a
go,
couple
"Fuck,
years
you're
there,
a Jets
there was a
fan?" I'm
Filipino
like,
chick.
"Yeah."
She was like
They're
the
like,
super fan
"Sick,
of the
me
Chargers.
too." No, maybe it's because nobody really like wants to have a lot of pride in being a fan. But I do know Chargers fans. Like, don't get me wrong, there is a fan base. But have you ever seen a Chargers game on TV?
Nope.
There's
I've
hardly
seen people
ever.
wear Chargers
It-
jerseys though,
that-
because like it'd be
That's like watching a
There's
Jets
Chargers
game. It's like
jerseys on
watching
the
It's
field,
fly.
but no
It's like
Chargers
watching
jerseys
fucking
in the
paint dry.
stands. Huh?
It's like watching paint dry.
Paint dry.
Yeah,
Oh, come on.
come on. It's like
Justin
little-
Fields.
You ever watch paint dry on mushrooms?
No, I never tried
You
it.
realized you weren't even painting. You're like, oh, there's not even
I'll
any
let
paint on
you
that
live
motherfucker.
vicariously through that one.
Justin Fields is anything but boring. He might not be the best quarterback,
He's electric.
but yeah,
He's very instinctive, but he's not. He doesn't really have the smarts. It's
he's
all
got
instinct.
he's got you at the edge of the seat. You're like,
Only, you
fuck
know
is
what's
gonna
crazy?
happen
He
next?
scored hella high on that Wonderlic. Is that what they call it?
The processing.
I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yes,
the Wonderlic, whatever the fuck.
that was the knock on fucking help me out here in Houston.
Stroud.
Which was bullshit.
He scored
obviously.
low on the Wonderlic or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he goes out there and has only been in the playoffs every year of his career so far.
I still like that
Couple
idea
playoff
that
wins under his belt.
Stroud and Fields have a playoff matchup, or Herbert's not a bad opponent to go up against, but whatever. That's a secondary. That's a consolation type of pick. And I agree with Peacock. California has too many teams, especially in this region where there's already two teams that are.
We got rid of the Raiders.
The number one team is the Raiders. That's the team that probably would.
They got voted out
here.
And then the Chargers, they got voted out of the fucking city. They're like, get rid of them.
Well,
you don't want to stay. I don't. He's like, what do you mean? You quit? You're fired.
Yeah, but I think this Raiders team can actually build a facility on their own, or at least most of it. Or did Vegas?
They have a historic fan base.
Did Vegas shell out a bunch of money for that stadium, or what was the stadium deal like?
That stadium immediately made all the rates just in the hotels. Everything went higher.
That's how they tax for the stadium.
Isn't it one of the lower tax states to begin with? So building it there was probably key too. That was probably part of it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't remember that I don't remember that Davis family being a wealthy owner.
Well, here's the thing. So that stadium, SoFi, that agreement. So Al Davis, him and the owner of the St. Louis Rams at the time, right? They had an agreement that this dude's gonna front the money up, and then he'll be the other second. The Raiders will be the other team in there with the Rams. So this was like a 20-year plan. So everything goes accordingly. But in the meantime, Al Davis starts getting disgruntled with his part of the deal. So he started trying to do this Vegas thing. You know what I mean? Then he even went about trying to do his own thing in LA, and that wasn't going to happen. You know what I mean? Because like that was the whole part of him fronting the money to begin with, is like to go to Inglewood and be like, we're buying this land right here. You know what I mean? So that dude, he had that land for 10 years before they even started building. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And as legend has it. And then in that time too, 2013, rest in peace, Al Davis passes away. I think it was 2013. And then and then Mark Davis, it was his whole thing. Oh, it was my dad's dream to go to Vegas. And no, it's not. It's because you were getting pushed out of LA and every other they didn't want to, you know what I mean? That's why the Chargers were the other team. They were like, all right, fuck it. Bring the Chargers over here. And then quickly the Raiders was like, all right, we have no other option but to go to Vegas. You know what I mean? Because remember the Vegas, the LA teams were announced in 2017. SoFi was done by 2020, right? So you had both the Chargers and the Rams were playing in whatever soccer stadiums or whatever the fuck it was. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they're playing in who were the Rams playing? Were the Rams playing in SC? SEC?
And then the Chargers.
What's that shit called in LA? The Trojans?
And the Chargers are playing in Carson. Yeah.
Carson, yeah.
Yeah, the Chargers were playing in Carson in that fucking
the
soccer
LA
stadium.
Galaxy.
In the damn fucking soccer stadium.
That's so funny. Yeah. They couldn't even do well there. That's funny.
Yeah, and then in true football fashion, it's like, okay, here's 20. You're opening up in SoFi, and in 2020 you're like, boom, let's go get Justin Herbert because you need a draw. You know, conspiracy theory bogey says in that year, what was it when the Rams playing the Saints? They needed the Rams to get into that Super Bowl so bad, somehow, some way, because that they're about to open up that SoFi. They needed that Rams team to be some kind of draw. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I always thought. That's how I felt because it was a blatant. Like Drew, we were about to get Drew Brees, Tom Brady in the Super Bowl, and they're like, "No, we need SoFi to happen."
Yeah.
And like, yo, and then 2020 happens, and they can't even have fans in the stands. How hilarious is that?
Glad that's over.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic. And then now, I mean, it's the same thing. It's all the away fans, and that's what works for it. It's like the Knicks for hella long, right? How long were the Knicks bad? A long time. But the Knicks always had a packed house because you're going to have the away fans that come everywhere because everyone lives in New York. So they're going to have fans of every other team that visits, and they're going to pack the house, let alone motherfuckers that will actually travel to go watch their team. They're the fans that will travel, right? It's the same thing with the NFL, bro. You watch the Rams game when the Niners are down there, it's a red out.
Oh, yeah.
It's a fucking Red Sea.
Every single
Oh God!
every single Chargers
everybody
game
named
is
Mama.
like that.
You talk about anyone that plays when the Raiders is in there, it's a blackout. When they're playing the Chargers,
Oh, hell yeah.
fucking blackout.
Yeah. The Chargers, that I don't know if they have home field ever. Like, I'm not even that's not like really cap.
I can hear Jim Harbaugh using that. This is our house, but they say it's not. He gets in everyone's face. Who's got it better than us?
The lights on the signs might say something, but the emotion in the stands just says otherwise. That
I will agree with you there, though.
That's basically what
I will fully agree with Kid on that, though.
Mood stabilizer. Sometimes, like sometimes you just be like, I'm like, yo, show me some emotion, but then he gets fired up. So I'm like, oh, okay. Sometimes it looks like he's on meds.
Well, I know
like
the
Adderall.
I know the stands. There's not enough Chargers fans in numbers to make an impact, but generally
I know where you at, Lee. How come you in the stands, Lee? You're supporting your guys.
Well, they're coming in Texas. So
They're coming to Arlington.
Maybe he'll
December 23rd.
You should get like one of them plastic little trumpet things so you could be in a stand.
Oh, I'm gonna be there.
Oh,
I'm gonna be there.
you should get a seat.
We gotta
that's
look on Amazon for
behind
one
a
of these
pillar,
plastic trumps.
so you don't have to watch the
Plastic
whole
trumpets.
match.
Trumps.
Huh?
We gotta get you a plastic trumpet, bro.
The
What?
Texans are gonna.
I'll
Whoop.
be chanting shit on Dak. Shit on Dak.
Oh, Arlington. My bad.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we play the
Dallas is still
Texans,
gonna
I think, week
start
17.
fucking-
We
Dak
played
is still-
Houston week 17,
Dak
I
is
think,
still gonna
in
throw
our
all
house.
over.
Hold on. So you going through the little Texas tour right there, back to back, the Chargers for real?
No. We play
No, I fucked up. I fucked
week
up the
8.
city.
I think week 8 we played the Cowboys, and week 17 we played the Texans.
Uh-oh, Justin Herbert in championship week. Championship week of the fantasy.
I believe it's week 17.
Yeah, that's
Double check on that.
true. Stop creating false
Narratives?
No,
yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna check on that right now.
Yeah, but like you're already you're not in contention for the playoffs, and they're already got a bye. So
Okay, I like that.
yeah, like you
I
guys
like that
can
version.
win, but those players, they're not gonna be fantasy relevant. Maybe they will if you
The lad. Hold on.
promote them from your taxi.
Yeah, I
squad.
was right. It is 17.
Trying to hurt
Two-
McConkey.
a flex game, yeah.
McConkey's not playing week 17.
McConkey.
Chargers are already out of it. They're
He's
eliminated.
learning how to hit the turf better, he said.
That's good for him. I
Well,
guess.
where are you
McConkey
Jets
was
gonna be
like,
home
bro, that
golfing?
shit hurts.
Your Jets gonna be home at golfing?
Did you say something about golfing? What'd you say?
Golfing, counting their thumbs, counting their money.
What?
I don't get it.
I
What's
don't get it.
Golfing
all
and
good.
thumbs and
It's
money.
all good. I ain't worried. Week 17 is a long time away.
Hey, Lee is undefeated. It's so hard to combat him.
I was wondering. I was like, I like
Lee
golf, I
has-
guess.
Can't wait to debate Kidda in Vegas on this shit. This is gonna be fun.
Okay. We'll go live for
I'm
it.
gonna lose, but it'll be fun.
All right. We're going to make this a date.
You know what we should do? We should play cards at the same time.
And I don't play cards for beans. I don't.
You should do like
I was trying to.
We'll
I
figure
was trying
something
to
out.
spice
We'll
it up and
figure
make it
something
Vegas.
out.
Like,
We'll figure something out.
yeah, we can't just like be staring at each other and talking shit. That's gonna be too
Hold
boring.
on.
I'm
With
not
an
very
audience,
good at
that'd
it.
be
Neither
awesome.
are you. So.
We'll just throw you out topics to debate on. This will be good content. I ain't gonna lie. Lee versus Kidda in the great debate.
Yeah, the great debate. The debate. Debate. Debate.
Oh, I'm about to roll this little wood real quick. Pause. And then, yeah, okay. Look at this though. So, Brian Thomas, like, are we really? Is this really happening? Like, I've been thinking about.
Are
this
you
a lot.
elevating him to inside top 10?
Yeah.
That's what you're asking?
I mean, it's because that's happening.
Yeah, I am too. A lot of people are. I've got him ranked up there.
I hate Trevor Lawrence, bruh.
I'm a big proponent of the
Liam
team
Cohen.
being so bad and having no other option, and him just being good enough. Kind of like how Green was, AJ Green, where no matter how bad the team was, he always found a way to have that like WR1. And I'm comfortable enough testing the waters with the second year of Brian
BTJ or
Thomas
Puka?
at WR1. Oh, Puka.
Okay, that was a dumb question. BTJ or Brock Bowers? And you have a tight end spot.
I'll take Browers.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think so too.
Because positional advantages of tight end leagues, that's a real thing.
Yeah, position scarcity, having that positional advantage.
Yeah. Yeah, you can fall back on a receiver easier than you can on Bowers. I guess ideally what you might be able to do is get both of these guys on your team. Because if you're talking startups, or I'm sorry, redraft, BTJ could be a first rounder and Bowers might fall to you. It'd be at like the turn on a 10 or 12 team league. Not mad at it at all. I know a lot of the guys on this panel might actually have both of these guys on their dynasty squad.
I wish I had that stack. That type of build.
Yeah. Song was trying to send me Bowers for CD. Not a bad idea. I could see the reason why a CD would move off, but I would expect the CD guy to affect Bowers plus.
Trying to do that?
Yeah, Bowers plus for CD is more like it.
It is crazy because, like, in our formats, I mean, Bowers being the tight end premium, that he's in the conversation there. That should be a 1-for-1. So I understand why Song's doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, but yeah, that's the art of it, though, right? The art is to, like, okay, you like, oh, you really? Hey, okay, Brock Bowers plus. You feel me?
Who's the last tight end that you Kelsey? That's the last tight end that was like that inside of W.
And then for real, you have to go back to Gronk. Maybe even Kelsey and George Kittle. How about that? George Kittle came in the game 2017. He's been a guy.
I don't know if he's ever been preseason ranked.
He's been a guy.
Gronkowski.
I'm talking about like Gronk. People drafted him in the first round for years.
Yep.
Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy Graham. Yep, that's another good name.
I mean,
Julius.
then you gotta go.
Julius.
Then you really gotta go like to Antonio Gates and like and Tony Gonzalez. Otherwise, it
Julius
hasn't really been.
Thomas.
Even like the Greg Olsons of the world were never first rounders, but they were always really good. Jordan Reeves was never a first rounder, but always really good. You know, when you really think about the high end tight ends going in the first round, I guess you can't even say that about Kittle. Kittle's never been a first rounder. Yeah, it's just Gronk and Kelsey, and then now Brock Bowers in recent history.
Yeah, I agree. Those guys are the only ones.
And I guess you got to go back 10
and Jimmy
years
Graham.
to when Gronk
Jimmy
was
Graham.
like still a first rounder.
We gotta throw Jimmy Graham in there. Him and Breeze had a.
Jimmy Graham though. Him.
Though you usually weren't gonna take him at 11 or 12, but I do know that sometimes they did want to have that stack, so they would go Graham and then probably Breeze,
Drew Brees,
the next round or the round after that, because even in those days,
you know what was my stack for years? My stack for years was Megatron and Stafford late.
Stafford was
going on Megatron hella high.
The problem with Stafford was that he was never able to like fit himself between like in the Breeze and
he always went so fucking late though, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stafford always went hella late. Stafford, even Rivers, Matt Ryan.
They
were always hella late.
Yeah, Matt
Ryan had his best year like almost 10 years into his career, you know what I mean? That was like what, 2015?
With or without Julio.
Yeah, but still though, 2016 was that year. It was when he was with Shanahan. That was the year 2 with Shanahan. He went crazy. He was MVP.
And that he definitely had Julio then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think Julio went back to back like 1,400 yards those 2 years.
Forgive my ignorance. I'm like the dates and the years and all that stuff.
Yeah, no, I got you. Because like, you know what it is? Like, even for what it's worth, damn, Julio played a fucking long time, huh?
Yeah.
He definitely had his share of injuries, but he did play for a long minute. When did Calvin Johnson get drafted?
I have no idea. He didn't have the
2009
super long career, right? It was somewhat shortish. I think
by
he walked
2017
away.
he was done, I think.
Yeah.
2017 or 18. Because he definitely had a year in 2015, and he was decent for those couple years in fantasy. Yeah, I remember 2014 and 2014 he had a little bit of injuries. 2015 he balled. But that's another guy. He was always like a back end first rounder in those years. And then once we got into like 2014, 15, 16, that's when you started seeing the kind of the changing of the guard. Like everybody and their mama was playing PPR as they should. But then like now the changing of the guard as far as like receivers were going up hella high now. Like it was like Julio, fucking Antonio Brown, OBJ, like all these guys were like top 3 picks. You know what I mean?
Hey, Peacock said head of HR or head from HR. That's from the shit last night.
Yeah. Head of HR, head from HR. I like that.
Well, I'm not gonna go there, but I'm just gonna say no.
No, because what does that guy work for? He works what company?
Astrology, some type of what is it? Oh, Lena right there. Some type of astrology or some shit.
Oh yeah, he's like an astrologist. He's like a CEO of some company. She's the HR. They're both married. They get caught at a Coldplay concert on the kissing cam, and they totally just don't even play it off. They're like, oh no, trying to hide. Oh yeah, I had a theory. He was trying to get a little tandem going because a little baby girl in the background too. She was in the mix too.
Facts.
That motherfucker was yeah, he's getting a divorce. I'm pretty sure. That's what did he say? You said you saw him come out and he made a statement?
That's what the wifey told me.
Oh, okay. I mean, what do you say at that point? Oh, my marriage is already in shambles. Or do you go that route? Or do you go, oh well, we're separated, or I guess that's part of that route. But then or do you say, nah, shit, we was just chilling. You just deny it. That wouldn't even
That's funny what Peacock said.
Read it, Lee.
Coldplay hasn't released a single in decades, but made 2 people single last night or 2 nights ago. Yeah.
Fucking hey, bro, double.
You see that shirt I sent you in the thread?
Damn.
That is crazy.
JD, you see the shirt I sent this morning?
Uh-uh.
It said, where is it? It was funny as hell. It was kind of funny. It says, I took my side piece to the Coldplay concert and it ruined my life.
Oh. Well,
That's more sad.
should have hung out with the main.
That's more sad to me than it is hilarious.
Should just
It's
not
not
have
quite the creativity as Peacock's right there. Though.
No, that was pretty.
Let's put Peacock's on the show.
Better.
He said, they ain't cut a single in decades. Made 2 people single last night. That's gold.
Yeah, he could have avoided the concert and the headache of the other girl.
See, companies, I was saying this last night, companies get free tickets to concerts all the time. That's probably what happened here. He's like, hey, baby, let's take you to Coldplay. Tell him you're working late. Tell your husband you're working late. He's no good for you. He started playing all pillow talking ass son bitches.
Oh, man.
That's how they get you.
Yep.
Got caught. Yeah, I think that's part of it. You're not supposed to get caught, right? Or just don't do it. You know what I mean?
Don't do it.
Yeah, like here was always my thing. If you're willing to stray away, maybe if they scratch, fuck being tied down. Just do your thing. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want that done to me either. That's why I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you're gonna just leave me then. You're over here, want to do something on the side. I wouldn't be down with that. Then me, I'm over here. And I bet you he's like the best husband too. Because that's usually how it works. He's like hella tentative because he's doing the grimy shit on the side. You know what I mean? He's over here at Coldplay. She's like, I love Coldplay.
Man.
He took the side piece and the assistant. Yeah, I wonder how long that'll last. It is funny because we're living in that day and age where it's like this is going to trend for like hard for like 2 weeks. Maybe if that. Who's already kicked off in a training camp?
The Chargers kicked off today, and I think 2 other teams.
Everyone's supposed to be kicked off by like the 22nd, though.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that. Yeah, I thought we was already in this thing.
All right. Well, fellas, I'm gonna.
Yeah, we could put a bow on this one.
We can put a bow on it.
Hang in the building.
Let's
Damn
do
near
it.
3 hours.
You know what I mean? At the 3-hour mark, and we're going to put a bow on this thing, neonpeacockmerch.com. Take full advantage of our $12 t-shirt sale for all classic and regular style tees. Not to mention the extra soft style tees at $15. Hell of a deal. You know what I mean? Support the cause. And man, check us out. Stay tapped in. Everybody enjoy your Friday. And if you don't catch us on OJ, you know what I mean? Everybody have a great weekend. You know what I'm saying? For our man Gangrene, the cat man himself, the ear to the streets, our man Lee Amesworth in this thing, the heart to start fella himself, the Guccini King. Shout out to the Neon Peacock and the entire Guru Nation. Once again, neonpeacockmerch.com. Shout out to our sponsor. Let's go. Take us home.
See you.
Let's
fellas, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.